Gangsters, what's up, guys?
What is going on, everybody? Fucking thing is. But thanks for checking in, Mike.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
I make sure to write it down. I'm writing down all the check-ins to keep track, so everybody knows. You know, I'm keeping track. So
I wanted to take a moment to tell you personally that you will always be a close second to my actual favorite.
Ooh, you suck.
And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
Ooh.
So Brett, join them.
That sucks. What's going on, RJ? Good to see RJ in the chat early. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it, and thank you for using your daily check-in. Same goes to you, Mike. I am feeling great, RJ. I'm happy to be here. I feel like I'm coming out of it like an AA meeting. Happy to be here. Good to talk to you. Got 29 days. Feeling good, feeling great. Fake it till you make it. It feels like that episode of
Brother, this guy stinks!
Shut up. It feels like that episode of King of the Hill where Bill had the halfway house built.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant!
Bella, you are late indeed.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Gotta write down that Bella did her check-in. And so did Mike, did his check-in as well. Once again, I'm keeping track of all of this.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Hey, Charlie, what's going on, man? I'm keeping track of all this. Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Thank you for doing the Discord check-in. I appreciate it. I am keeping a spreadsheet of everybody that does their check-in, so there's no dispute as to who is the daily check-in champion in the Discord at the end of the month. But once again, thank you guys for being here tonight. It is Wednesday. You know I don't be watching AEW, but I thought I'd come say hello anyway. Well, you can totally if you want to. In the Discord, it's available for subs and moderators. So, yeah, why don't you be watching it? Bella be watching it. Bella, tonight, your favorite in the entire world, MJF, is making an appearance tonight, and I know you're excited to see MJF, also an appearance from Hangman Adam Page. We're also going to see Toni Storm, timeless Toni Storm, taking on Queen Aminata with Mariah May on commentary. Will Ospreay will be taking on a member of the Don Callis family. The Hounds of Hell, Buddy Matthews and Brody King, will be taking on Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita. And most likely, I don't know when they're going to do this, but I'm hoping it's the main event. It's Sweve Strickland versus Ricochet. So I have access to it. It's just not for me. I did really try to get into it, but didn't click. It just didn't click. I get it. You know, that's the way it is. You know, at least you gave it a fair shot. You know, that's what counts. At least you gave it a fair shot. You figured it wasn't for you. So why waste your time in watching something that you don't enjoy? I get it. I am the same way. So whatever, maybe down the road, maybe you'll see a clip online and it'll grab your attention, and you could always come here and ask questions, and you know, we'll catch you up to speed. I watched the pay-per-view with y'all and that was great. But the weekly shows just aren't my favorite. Maybe it'll grow on me though. Yeah, it's one of those things that'll take time. Maybe right now what they're doing is not for you, but later on down the road, you might see something online that you find interesting, and then you can always come back to us and we'll chat you up to speed. I'm just checking some settings. I don't know why I tried to figure out why to put this in like 1080, but it doesn't go past 1080. It only goes 720. I can't figure it out. It doesn't want to tell me why, so it is what it is. But thank you for being here. Thank you guys for doing your check-ins. It is Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. It's your birthday tomorrow. Shut up, Paula. We weren't supposed to mention that. We're not supposed to mention that it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm in the future, so technically it's already my birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you to all my UK friends for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys are in the future. That's so crazy. It's already the future. And you guys are, well, I don't know what the hell that is. What you mean it's your birthday? Yeah, I believe in your area it might be already the future. It might already be Thursday. So yes, if it is already Thursday in your area, yes, it is my birthday. But that's not why we're here. We're here for AEW Dynamite. I just, my birthday is the sort of thing where, God damn it, Mike. Hi, Mike. I didn't forget you being here, Mike. That blew my eardrum out. Shit. Mike also did his check-in before he blew my eardrums. Where the freak did my pen go? Here it is. Oh, yeah. That'd be Eric's birthday song. It's not my birthday yet. If I somehow forget it, happy birthday in advance, bro. Thank you, Guild. I appreciate it, man. You're the man. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everything is going great. Just making sure I make notations so I don't forget. Thank you very much for the bits, Mike. We got to get a different way of you doing this so that way you don't blow out my eardrums. It's going, let's just say that, hey, sometimes that's all you get, Sometimes it's just going as the best you can do. So don't fault yourself for that. Sometimes it's just going as the best you can do. So congratulations, GP. You made it this far. You only got a little bit more to go. But again, thank you guys for being here for Dynamite. It feels like it's been a while since we covered AEW. It feels like it's been at least a week since we covered AEW and AEW Dynamite, but tonight it actually looks like a pretty good show. I'm actually excited for it. Also, by the way, we dropped a new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. Go ahead and check it out. It's a recap of the Royal Rumble. It's Shay and I talking about the matches and what we like, the surprises, and what we think about what's going on in the future, because we all know the Royal Rumble kicks off the start to the road to WrestleMania, which is in April. It's late April this year. The 19th and the 20th. Mike's gonna be in France like a big old dummy. He booked a trip to France during WrestleMania weekend. What a guy. What a guy, that Mike. He's gonna miss out on all the hot stuff on the second night of WrestleMania. But anyway, check out that episode. Shay and I talk about the Royal Rumble and the fallout of the Royal Rumble. I'm flying out on WrestleMania Sunday, also Hitler's birthday. Thank you for throwing that little factoid in there. Thank you for throwing that little Hitler factoid. Thanks. Oh, man. You want to hear something funny? Since you brought it up, Mike, I share a birthday with Ava Braun. Oh my God, the coincidence. What a coinky dink. Thank you for bringing that up, Mike. I appreciate it. Once again, tonight on AEW Dynamite, we're going to have appearances from MJF and Hangman Page. Toni Storm will be taking on Queen Aminata with Mariah May on commentary. Will Ospreay will be taking on a member of the Don Callis family, and it hasn't been announced which member is that going to be yet. Buddy Matthews and Brody King will be taking on Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita, and Sweve Strickland will be taking on Ricochet. So that's going to be interesting. Dude, I wish I could have seen your face when you saw that Dallas pic I sent about Luca and Jackie Kennedy. I literally, when I saw it and I ran, I went, I was dumbfounded. I was speechless for about a good 2 minutes. It was crazy. Yeah, and the coincidence that you bring that up is that I also share a birthday with Bob Marley, Babe Ruth, which another big coincidence. Share a birthday with Bob Marley, Babe Ruth, and my brother.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey now, hey, don't blow my secret. I also shared a birthday with my brother, so it's also his birthday too. So happy birthday to him in the UK. Yeah, so tonight, AEW Dynamite. Make sure you check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. Also, check us out on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All that stuff is available there in the Linktree, plus multiple platforms you can check out the podcast. Multiple places you can check out the podcast. It is also available on YouTube. I always feel welcome here. Well, I'm glad that you always feel welcome here because that's the goal. It would be kind of shitty if you didn't feel welcomed here. Imagine not feeling welcomed here. That would make me a pretty shitty streamer, wouldn't it? I'm glad that you feel welcome here. You're here as long as you want to be here. But I do wish you would get some sleep. It is late. It is late in your area, and trust me, as my birthday approaches and I get older, I know how much sleep is valuable. So make sure you're getting your beauty rest. Also, check us out on TikTok. Don't worry, I don't do any funny dances on TikTok or anything like that. It's just highlights of the streams and things like that. If you also want wrestling content in your Instagram feed, check us out on Instagram. And we also have a merchandise store where you can get some Ringside Rundown hoodies, beanies, long sleeve shirts, crew neck sweatshirts, zip up hoodies, jogging pants. Don't worry, it doesn't have my name or my face on your butt cheeks on the jogging pants. Check it out. It's at the Ringside Rundown merchandise store right there. Even though as much as Mike wants my face on a pair of sweatpants so that way he can wear my face on his cheeks, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. Also, if you want to support the channel, if you want to support me monetarily, if you want to get me a coffee or a 7-Eleven hot dog, here is a link where you can leave me a nice little tip, maybe $1 or $2, whatever. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. And also, please come hang out with us in Discord. I'm not going to do it, Mike. I'm not going to put my face or my name on anybody's butt cheeks. That's just awkward. It's not going to happen. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a moneymaker. Nobody wants that. But coming in March, the middle of March for the springtime, the brand new spring line is going to be launched. It's going to be a great line of new logos, designs. The entire Ringside Rundown, everything Ringside Rundown related is going to get a facelift. New logos, new art design, new everything, new colorway. We're doing away with the teal and seafoam green. All of that stuff is going to be gone. It's going to be a new era for the Ringside Rundown in the spring. of 2025. So hopefully you guys stick around for that. But tonight, like I said, we're watching AEW Dynamite. It's going to be a good show. Can't wait for it. It's been a while since we've been able to cover AEW Dynamite. You know, wrestling and everything has been divided between WWE and AEW, especially now because we are on the road to WrestleMania. So WWE and what they do kind of takes precedence. But I am happy to cover AEW. And tonight, hopefully, the card looks like it's great on paper. So I'm hoping that tonight's show is actually a good one. And I'm happy that you guys are here. So thank you very much for being here. Really quickly, before the show starts, let's get some shout outs out of the way. Shout out to my boy, GP Guild Poseidon, for hopping on in earlier. Hopefully he's still here. GP, check him out. He's a great streamer. He's from Sweden. He's got a sweet ass beard. He was playing Power Wash Simulator. But again, check him out for his sweet ass beard because he has a sweet ass beard. So check him out. Show him some love. Throw him a follow. Also throw a follow to my boy RJ, who was here earlier. Fantastic dude. What a swell guy. And I don't mean that, and I don't mean that lightly or jokingly. He's just a straight up good dude, RJ is, and everybody should go give him a follow. A wonderful content creator, a wonderful friend, a great dad. I can't say enough good things about RJ and what he does. So thank you again. Also, I don't see Bella B on my board, so I can't throw her the regular shout out, but my shit is acting really wonky right now. So go ahead and go follow Bella, who was here earlier, twitch.tv/BellaB2104. Go give her a follow. She deserves it. She's great. Got an itch. And Mike's here too. Go, I don't know, follow Mike. He doesn't stream anything. He doesn't do anything. But that's where you can like show him some love or something. It'd be great if you do that as well. I appreciate you guys being here. How's everybody's week going so far? It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. So what's new with you guys? What's been going on? Anything new? Anything exciting? Unfortunately, we've already established that it is my birthday. I really don't want to talk about that. I feel my back hurts. My lower back is killing me. My lower back is actually killing me. So I don't feel good about talking about that. But how are you doing, Mike? How is your week going so far? How are you feeling? It is hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is? Work is extremely slow right now, so it's a lot of making myself look busy, but the work days are dragging. Eesh. I don't know. I don't miss working at all, actually. I kind of like what I do. The money isn't so great, but I like what I do and not having to check into a 9-to-5 and make somebody else richer. But hopefully your days go by quicker so you can get this week over and you can get on to that sweet-ass vacation to France, which is pretty freaking dope. I know the missus is excited for it. Who isn't excited for a vacation? A European trip. That sounds like fun. Are you going to visit any sort of landmarks or anything exciting on this trip, Mike? I watched your monthly clip recap 3 times today while I was experiencing downtime. Holy shit, 3 times? That's crazy. You must have really got some enjoyment out of that if you watched it 3 times today. You know who really loved it? My mother. My mother really loved it and laughed every time. I bet you did. I bet you did. My mother laughed. My mother was actually on the phone with me cracking up. It was funny. It was funny. She thought it was hilarious. So thank you for allowing me to give my mother something to laugh at. We are less than 12 minutes away from AEW Dynamite tonight. I don't know where Dynamite is taking place. I don't know where it is taking place. I wonder if that information is on the little flyer deal. Twitch. Yes, we're on Twitch. Dynamite. Stream updates. No, it doesn't say where it's coming from tonight, unfortunately. So I can't tell you where we're going to be located. We're going to the Louvre, Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower, probably. We might go to Versailles and Louis, the castle, 13th, 14th, 15th, a millionth castle. That's all I know for sure. I think they're in Nashville. Look, you're on top of it. You're Mr. Geography. You're going to be doing a lot. Hopefully you got a fast pass for the Louvre. Remember Euro Trip. You're going to be there all night in line waiting to get into the Louvre. And hopefully nobody throws any cans of soup on any paintings or anything like that while you're trying to look at stuff. Because they like to do that out there in Europe for some reason. They like to throw cans of paint on paintings. The book times now to tour there, so we got it booked. Good. They book times now. Okay. They book tour times. Okay. That's good. So now you don't have to wait in line and wait to get in. But again, watch out for those weirdos with those cans of paint that like to throw paint on paintings in protest. It gets crazy. Walking up isn't really a thing anymore thanks to COVID. That's true. I want to fight a robot while I'm there. Go for the balls. Kick him in the robot balls. And take all his money while you're at it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 9 minutes away from AEW Dynamite tonight. Apparently, they're in Nashville. They're in a couple weeks, I think like 2 weeks or so, there is their Grand Slam show in Australia. I just don't know what time it is. What time are they doing it? Because they said it depends on the NBA games, apparently. So now we have to wait for the NBA games to finish. They don't either, apparently. They don't either apparently know what time they're starting AEW Grand Slam Australia. So there you have it. So are they starting the show in Australia at like 8 p.m. our time so that way they can broadcast it at 8 p.m. like the regular time? I am so confused with this Grand Slam show. What is the logistics of it? I have no idea. But, I forgot. Oh, this is what I was going to do. Why does it never work when I want it to work? Jesus. Oh, now there's a AEW Dynasty show in America happening? April 6th in Philly. Wow, interesting. I don't know if they're going to just run it at a certain time and send the footage over for us to see close. Oh shit.
No. What you doing, Tatum?
What you doing, Dynodian Rex? Jesus Christ, with these resub? What is that? Resub for 6 months? What? Happy birthday, young man, turning the big 19. I wish I was 19. Oh my God, if I was 19 again. If I was 19 again, buddy. Oh, I miss being 19. I miss it so much. But thank you again for that resub. I really, really appreciate it, buddy. Hopefully you are doing well. Thank you for that. What is it? They've subscribed for 6 months? Holy shit. 6 month resub, man. That's crazy. Hopefully you're doing well. I see in the Discord that you and Coffee have been doing some apartment shopping. I think that's awesome. Hopefully that is going well and you guys pick up something soon and you get some crazy good internet so that way you can get back to streaming. Can't wait to see your lovely, gorgeous face on that camera again. We're about 5 minutes away from showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, for the last time, running down the card. Later, we will see appearances from Hangman Page and MJF. Toni Storm will be taking on Queen Aminata with Mariah May on commentary. Will Ospreay will be taking on a member from the Don Callis family. We don't know what member that is just yet. I'm guessing it's going to be Lance Archer. That's my guess. The Hounds of Hell, Buddy Matthews and Brody King will be taking on Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. And in the main event will be Sweve Strickland taking on Ricochet. So I wish it would be better. Internet is actually good at home now. Right when the internet gets good is when you start doing the apartment shopping to move out. Isn't that how it works in this world? Huh? But hopefully things get better. Better than just wishing that it would get better. Hopefully they do get better. I'm sure they will in due time, buddy. But I thank you for being here. Hopefully soon you can get back to the streaming, man, so we can catch some Dynodian Rex streams. That's what we need. We need some Dynodian Rex streams. Go ahead and check him out, guys, if you haven't. He's one of my closest friends. We met during COVID. We met here on Twitch during the streaming thing. He's a great streamer from Canada. Ow! That is so fucking loud. What the fuck? Who did that? Mike, you damn it. Quick lurk, no problem, man. Apparently, Mike, you son of a gun. Mike, you son of a gun, started a hype train. Thank you for starting the hype train, but blowing out my god dang eardrums. Jesus, criminy Christmas. Thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate it. My ears, though. Shit. Just waiting for Dynamite to start. Can't wait to see Ricochet and Sweve Strickland. That's going to be an interesting one. Remember, you guys can gamble your channel points for the matches that are happening on stream, and you can watch the show. The show is available if you're in the States. It's on TBS, and if you have access to Max, the app Max, if you have access to it, you can watch their simulcast of AEW Dynamite on Max as well. If not, subs and moderators to the Twitch channel get access to AEW Dynamite in a secret area of our Discord. That, again, is via a sub to the Twitch channel. When you sub to the Twitch channel, you also get no advertisements. You get cool emotes to use in chat and 15% off the Ringside Rundown merchandise store as a sub to go along with that secret access in our Discord where you can watch AEW Dynamite tonight. Looks like it's going to be a good show. What else? Also, if I don't know if you know this, but if you're a Amazon Prime user, you can link your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, and they give you something called a Twitch Prime sub. And you can use that Twitch Prime sub on whatever streamer you'd like to use it on. Obviously, I'd love you to use it on me. And it comes at no extra cost to you, just your subscription price to your Amazon Prime. So that way you can link it to your Twitch account and get that Twitch Prime sub at no extra cost. But again, thanks for starting that hype train. That's kind of crazy how you can get a hype train started like that now. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're about less than 2 minutes away from AEW Dynamite. Can't wait to watch the show. But hopefully everybody is doing well.
Better than anyone in this. Oh my God! The Hurricane!
What are you doing?
The match hasn't even started.
And that may be a saving grace for CM Punk.
Why Are you doing this? You're gifting subs. Mike, seriously, what the hell? Mike, thank you for gifting those subs. I appreciate it, man. Seriously, thank you. What the fuck? Holy shit. Out here gifting subs and stuff. What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? We're less than a minute away from AEW Dynamite. Mike's out here gifting subs like a madman. I wanted to jump off Hype Train Level 1. Well, we're definitely done on Hype Train Level 1, that's for sure. I appreciate that, Mike. Holy shit, we're on Level 2. 83% already? That's fucking insane. What the hell? What is going on? That is crazy. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good birthday. It's a pretty good birthday. Thank you, Mike, once again for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, and thank you for always bringing the hype to the chat and always bringing the good conversation. It's greatly appreciated. Just waiting for The Big Bang Theory to finish up one of the worst TV shows ever in the history of the world. Big Bang Theory. It's Dynamite and Rex's favorite TV show in the entire world. Big Bang Theory. He's bazinging or whatever they say. Isn't that right, Dynamite and Rex?
Hey, you big idiot!
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, in a couple minutes before AEW kicks off for you, you're going to get hit with a block of Twitch advertisements. To avoid those Twitch advertisements, all you got to do, subscribe down below. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that purple subscribe button.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Who did that? Hey, thanks, GP, for checking in. I appreciate it, buddy.
So what, no fucking ZD now?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Dynamite, we're coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia, and the big question tonight is, can this city
quite
contain
frankly, you need to go
these
back
two
to the
men,
drawing
Swerve
board,
Strickland
because
in
your
action
game
against
absolutely
Ricochet
sucks!
in tonight's epic main event.
hostility.
And now we are just 10 days away from Grand Slam Australia, where we could see the homecoming of timeless Toni Storm. Will she possibly
cracks you up.
regain
I'm
that
glad, man. I'm glad
AEW
you're
Women's World Championship? Guys, we've got an incredible night ahead of us, but welcome right now, Jay White. Jay, I would love to
Switchblade,
talk to you
Jay
about
White.
this
Nice.
newfound relationship you seem to have found in Cope.
Yeah, look, I made it just in time. Luckily, we're so close to the airport.
Thank you once again,
that
man.
New relationship,
Atlanta. It's not
that's building
Nashville,
in real time,
but it's
right
Atlanta.
before
But
your
thank
very
you
eyes. There's
again
no
for
history
those
between
gifted
myself
subs, Mike.
Cope.
You're the
Now,
freaking
FTR,
man.
there's
I
a-
appreciate it, man.
There's
Thank
a little
you.
bit of history there.
Thank
We
you,
haven't
thank
always
you,
seen
thank you.
eye to eye, but Renee, last time I saw you, I think I said, dealing with the Death Riders, I'm going to have to rely on those I wouldn't usually rely on.
Yeah, he doesn't
So
have
now I
the
to
guns
rely
or
on FTR.
Juice Robinson.
Now I have to rely on the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, because the Death Riders,
Cope.
they
His
always
name is
seem
Cope.
to have the numbers.
Uh-oh. 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 Look behind you, Death Riders.
Let's do a little head count, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Watch out. Well, what
Six,
is
seven,
Renee going to do? What side
Right
is
on
Renee
top.
on? Uh-oh, we got a brawl. Marina Shafir just took Renee somewhere.
Well, we are off to a raucous start
Here's
here
a brawl
on Dynamite live
between
from
the Death
Atlanta,
Riders,
Georgia,
rated
and
FTR
things
and
are
Switchblade.
kicking off hot here, Tony.
Well, as you can see, the numbers were kind of evened up. I don't think they realized the Death Riders, Taz, had people
Are they going
behind
to
them.
get to the
Definitely did
ringside
not.
area by any
And right there, you
chance?
see Mox taking White's head.
Once
right
again,
to
thank you
that
guys for that
gearbox.
hype
Mox,
train.
the AEW
That's
World
insane. Thank you, Mike.
Champion, and
Thank you so
Switchblade
much.
Jay
You're
White
basically the
paired
one that
off
started
here
that hype
as
train,
we see
so
the
thank you,
bastard
man.
Pat Cash
I
Wheeler.
appreciate it.
And action spilling all over the arena here, Taz.
Absolutely. I mean, it started on the outside, as we saw, as these men are making their way into this arena.
All right, now they're getting to
looks
the
like they're
ringside
right by the entranceway
area.
here.
There's Cash Wheeler with Pac.
Yeah, coming through the curtain, coming by that
Oh,
speaker into the
Cash Wheeler
barricade
throws
here.
Pac into
Ringside,
the
Cash
barricade.
Wheeler and Pac.
Now they're on the
You can't
stage
go wrong
area.
With a start like this, it's mayhem.
Pac's head
This is
shattering
madness.
that entrance ramp, and now the rest of this melee
Dax
spilling towards
Hardwood is
ringside. You see
beating on
Dax
Wheeler
Hardwood
Yuta.
and Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Cope in the crowd.
Wow, what an incredible way to start
Switchblade
this
is
telecast.
taking on
We're
John
just beginning.
Moxley.
You're not kidding.
Copeland is in the crowd with
This is a hot
Dax.
start, as we call it.
Thank you
And we're gonna
guys
have
once
to keep our
again
heads on a
for
swivel
that
here
hype
at the
train. I
broadcast
appreciate it.
position. I believe to our right, Moxley and Jay White. crawling in towards the ringside area as Dax Harwood is just wearing out Wheeler Yuta.
You know, we also saw that dramatic
There's
Claudio
getting dumped over. Choo-choo indeed.
Well said and well
I believe there's a new
Cole calling out John Moxley for that
to the hype
AEW
train.
World Championship.
Yes. We have
I
a
love
reward.
this. This is great. Fights all over the place.
A
Bodies
new
dropping
emote,
left and
a
right.
frog ponder
And you know, this is the first time really that we've been seeing somebody that can match the fighter power of the Death Riders, Tony.
That is pretty cool. Whoa! Somebody got dropped.
And the Blade Runner for Wheeler
Blade
Yuta.
Runner on
for John
Moxley,
but
but Pac breaks it
Great
up and it
timing
doesn't
by
happen.
Pac to save the day for his guy Mox. Nice back spin kick to the gut of Dax.
Look at the back of Pac from what happened on that entranceway.
Shatter Machine on Pac.
Shatter Machine for the bastard Pac. Claudio Castagnoli picking the leg of Dax Harwood.
Pulls out Dax Harwood.
And, oh my God!
Oh shit!
Just swinging
Look
Harwood
at
into the
that.
barricade.
Yeah, you saw that sign?
Claudio.
That sign's
Oh, watch out
hilarious.
here.
Oh! Cash Wheeler just got rocked.
Claudio, guys, he is a man's
The
man.
Bull
brother.
Horseman. That is.
Now White is outnumbered.
That is not.
By Mox and by Claudio.
That is not
White
nice.
gets beat down.
Jay White getting jumped like Claudio and John Moxley.
Castagnoli. John Moxley's so-called emissary of violence, but
It's Cope.
the rated R superstar.
Oh!
With the spear.
Claudio bit the bullet for Moxley.
Claudio took the bullet for Moxley. True team player right there. That's what Claudio did.
Yeah, that was not Cope's intended target. He has eyes only for the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Where did
And
Marina
Moxley's getting
Shafir put
nowhere in the
Renee
ring. Look at
Paquette?
this. He's helping Claudio out.
She stole Renee Paquette. Where did she put Renee Paquette?
Guy. Big Cope champ here in Atlanta.
Absolute, but Cope's got the microphone.
Moxley. I don't know if you can hear it, but all these folks, they're chanting one name.
The Cope thing is getting over, Mike.
So Moxley,
Cope
Come
is
on.
getting over.
what's your answer? Do you still got a set of nuts?
Oh.
What is your answer for my
Hey,
challenge?
thanks guys for
You and
sticking
me,
around
one-on-one
after the
for
ads. I
AEW
appreciate
World
it.
Heavyweight Championship.
I appreciate your
at
support on that.
Revolution.
Oh, he's going to answer him here.
Moxley.
He's coming to the ring.
Mox's pitch.
So it looks like
Marching
Copeland
forward.
is challenging John Moxley for the AEW World Championship at Revolution.
You deserve nothing. You get nothing. The answer is no.
And that is a negative. That is
Moxley
not
wants no part
happening.
of
Nope,
Cope.
not
It's very
happening.
apparent,
Not on
guys, to
his
me.
watch. No,
Listen,
sir.
he's the
No,
world champion,
ma'am.
Mox. That's plenty.
Moxley!
Hey,
Moxley, you son of a bitch!
you son of a
Listen to me.
bitch.
I have another offer for you. Why don't I make you try to breathe with the switchblade whilst you choke and drown in a pool of your own blood?
Damn. Damn.
Yeah! John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli versus Switchblade Jay White, the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, 2-on-2, no rules, anything goes, and a good old-fashioned Brisbane Brawl, February 15th, Grand
Oh.
Slam, Australia.
Whoa, there goes the challenge for Grand Slam Australia.
Very animated.
That sounds pretty
He
sick.
called out Claudio
Switchblade,
Castagnoli and
Copeland,
John Moxley
Death Rider.
for a Brisbane brawl at Grand
Good man
Slam.
Jay
Just
White,
10
do
days
not
away.
comply and call him Cope. Hell no. I'm not calling a 50-year-old man Cope.
Angers,
That is insane.
frustrations,
That is
red hot
insane.
issues between you.
AEW is
You're not
asking
kidding,
way
man.
too much of me to
Tempers
call a
flaring
50-year-old
to kick
man
off
Cope.
this broadcast, and it seemed
happened.
as if Mox accepted the challenge from Switchblade Jay White. We will confirm that and get back to you. But tempers flaring. It is only going to get hotter here tonight on Dynamite, live from Atlanta, Georgia.
Your reign is over. Your reign is over.
We heard Renee Paquette say it. This is our main event tonight. Swerve Strickland.
All right,
Ricochet,
that's the main event.
one-on-one, nowhere to
Swerve
run,
and Ricochet.
nowhere to hide.
That's going to be pretty good.
Timeless Toni Storm will be in action tonight. She'll be taking on Queen Aminata and Mariah May.
Good to see Timeless Toni Storm back.
In Brisbane.
I guess the rookie Toni Storm wasn't moving numbers.
Will Ospreay ahead of his Dream Team tag team match?
My guess, the member of the Don Callis family is going to be Lance Archer.
A member of the Don Callis family, Callis, playing this one understandably close to the vest. Plus, the Don Callis family will be in action. Konosuke Takeshita, the AEW International Champion, and Kyle Fletcher will be taking on Brody King, Buddy Matthews, the Hounds of Hell. And speaking of which, Buddy Matthews, this past Saturday at Collision, seemed to get under the skin of the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker.
I just find it very funny that you can call yourself a champion.
I got no idea who will win that tag match. Me either. I do not know. That is going to be tough. But if they lose, it feels like much more the same just without Malachi Black if they lose.
No, you don't deserve it. I thought you'd say that. So I guess you're just still a bitch.
Oh. Hey.
I'm no bitch.
He's no bitch.
And Kazuchika Okada.
He's not a bitch.
Once again, confirming that he is,
oh, wow. Buddy Matthews on his home soil in Australia.
Buddy Matthews to
He's going to be challenging Kazuchika Okada
with the AEW Continental Championship on the line. And as we mentioned, the dream team of Ospreay and Omega will step into battle in Brisbane as they take on
versus Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher.
And one half of that dream team will be in action right now on Dynamite. Let's head to the ring.
All right. Hey, time for some channel point predictions.
Take my bits.
I'm taking your bits, baby. Taking your bits, all the bits. All of them. Thank you for the bits. I'm taking them. Thank you. Thank you, JDK. How are you, you absolute stud? You absolute stud of a man. Ladies and gentlemen, JDK non-stop goes non-stop. Thank you very much for hopping in and saying hello and giving me those bits. I'm just waiting for my board to load so I can put those predictions in.
That's extremely difficult.
I got to go clean up my kitchen to make a beef roast later and wash my hair. Oh, is it a cooking stream tonight?
You know, we've already had incredible action.
Cooking stream tonight. Yeah, let's go.
What a night.
I know, it's definitely on fire here tonight. Beef roast, twitch.tv/Keeley's Network.
I like the sound of that.
It's an amazing wrestling town.
Once again, make sure you give JDK a follow and check out that cooking stream. Let's see who Will Ospreay is going to be taking on. I think it's going to be Lance Archer. Beef roast sounds good as fuck, man. That made me hungry, and I had dinner.
It's what they call a brown note.
I had dinner before I streamed. That beef roast, man. I know that shit's gonna. I know that shit's gonna fucking. Follow my sugar mama. I heard she's taking me to Red Lobster. Yeah, not on her dime, not on her tab, on somebody else's tab. I'm gonna be sitting in the corner of Red Lobster like a creep, just eating cheddar biscuits, watching you two. I'm gonna watch you like a hawk. I'm gonna watch you like a hawk.
The opponent for Will Ospreay tonight.
Like that one meme. It's gonna be like it's gonna be the Squidward
you went
meme.
up and down the roads with.
It's gonna be the Squidward meme of watching you and Sugar have fun and me on the inside of the gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Davis.
Mark Davis.
The big man.
Hailing from Brisbane, Australia. Soon to be made famous.
Wow. Mark Davis has joined up with his tag team partner, Kyle Fletcher.
Killer, Mark Davis. Davis.
Mark Davis joining up with his tag team partner.
With Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher's longtime tag team partner, and
damn, okay.
somebody that.
The fucking roof just blew off the place.
Desk, we got to get to the bottom of this because,
well, these men know each other well. Ospreay knows.
The noise of shock.
Ospreay and Mark Davis, not only have they shared the ring together in the past, they've shared the same house together in the past. We've detailed
the
Kyle
shock that has come across this crowd
Will Ospreay opened his home to Fletcher.
as Mark Davis.
Mark Davis as well, and Don.
You sold out chant.
In the Don Callis family, the sixth member.
Well, if he opened his home for Mark Davis, he's an idiot and a mark because he's held back Mark Davis' entire career.
Okay.
Mark Davis is a rough, tough customer.
And the fans are chanting, you sold out, you sold out.
Make sure you give a follow to JDK once again.
2 years ago.
A great content creator, variety content creator tonight. Before he gets into his gaming, he's going to be doing a cooking stream, cooking some beef roast. Make sure you make that dank meme. I'm telling you, it's going to be me. It's going to be like the Squidward meme. You know, me behind the gate, watching you and Sugar eat all the cheddar biscuits.
Davis came back recently.
But he's making a beef roast tonight, so make sure you give him a follow. Check the DMs on Discord. Oh my God, I'm
people that are
scared.
jealous of Kyle Fletcher. But now Mark Davis understands his lot in life. He either sits home or he comes to work under the Don Callis banner.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Davis seemingly getting the better of Ospreay, but
that's
Ospreay
hella accurate.
onto the Davis showing off his
hella
tremendous
accurate,
power.
bro.
Mark Davis is a heavy hitter. If you couldn't tell from the
If I can get a picture of Sugar, if I can get a picture of Sugar, I can like fucking edit it.
Taz,
So
that's
oh
why
my God.
Davis and Fletcher as a tag team complemented one another so
my
well.
God, I hate you.
Fletcher
I hate
brought
you
the
so
speed,
much.
Davis brought the power.
I can't stand you, dude.
I got to give you some credit here, man.
Oh my God.
You're great at recruiting.
That's what I'm gonna do to JDK in a second. Mark Davis with a sliding D, but only gets a 1K. JDK about to catch a sliding D to the face.
You don't have to like the head coach, but you got to follow.
I can't believe I lost that bet. I need a new bet. I need a
It's
new
also a
bet.
great opportunity for him. He beats Will Ospreay. He's a made man. Am I right?
I need a new bet. Make sure you're gambling your channel points. You got about 2.5 minutes or so
I don't know
to
what you're
gamble
calling
your
a
channel
made
points.
man if he wins. I
Between
think
Mark Davis
has already
and Will
established
Ospreay,
himself
former friends.
as a great wrestler.
Not in my eyes.
Mark Davis now a member of the Don Callis
A
family,
great
along with his tag
wrestler,
team
but he's
partner
still
Kyle
looking for
Fletcher.
that breakout singles performance, and we could be witnessing it here
I ain't gonna
tonight.
bet against
Davis sits out
Ospreay. I
with the
don't think you're wrong there.
Two and Ospreay.
Mark
able to kick
Davis
out.
is a
guys, I mean, when we get a shot,
proficient tag team wrestler, but I don't think he has the chops to beat Will Ospreay.
Of Ospreay.
Thank you for the alert, buddy. I appreciate it, and thank you for the bits. Thank you for being here, making my day so special, even though you antagonize me with Red Lobster cheddar biscuits and sugar.
So in his mind right now,
And I don't
he's
mean
at
the
a mental
condiment.
disadvantage because he can't believe that his good friend, that as you said,
Ospreay fighting back against Mark Davis.
His good friend's kicking his butt right now.
Well, for the money.
Mark Davis, the bigger of the two.
Listen, I don't blame him. Listen, you got the money, Don, and you got the power, so I don't think
There's
this
Big
guy's sold out. I
Leroy
think
in the
it's a good career
background.
move.
Yeah, whether Davis wants to or not, he is fighting off with his one of
Davis
his closest
sits
friends here with
Ospreay
the
on the top
ironclad
turnbuckle.
Don Callis family contract holding over his head.
Palm strikes there right to the sternum.
I think you guys may have noticed.
Leroy cried when he heard Luka got traded, and he doesn't even watch basketball. Ain't that some shit?
Now looking to bring
The dog doesn't even watch basketball, but apparently he cried when he heard Luka got traded from the Dallas Mavericks.
The body of Davis.
Davis gets
he's got a
pushed
history of
off.
knee
Looks like he
injuries. That's right.
jammed his
Ospreay
knee.
knows that.
Springboard. Forearm off the top rope from Will Ospreay.
The aerial
Some would say that phenomenal forearm.
And Will Ospreay in the driver's seat. Don Callis trying to coach up Mark Davis. Fans don't go anywhere because the action continues tonight live on Dynamite.
Why can't you guys do it like Raw where there's no commercial breaks? I know I can watch it on Max, but is there no commercial breaks on Max? I need to find that out. Will Ospreay got hung up over the top rope. Davis taking his time. Will Ospreay kicks him in the shins, back of the hammies maybe, kicking him. Uh-oh, figure four. Figure four. Mark Davis has got a history of some knee issues as well. So he can't be feeling good with that figure four locked in. He's trying to break the hold, but Ospreay breaks his grip. Looks like Davis got to the rope, so Ospreay has to break the figure four. Later on, we're going to see Timeless Toni Storm take on Queen Aminata with the AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May on commentary. And in the main event, we're going to see Sweve Strickland take on Ricochet. Those two have had a heated rivalry for the past couple of weeks, so it's coming to head in a singles competition in the main event as Ospreay hits a knee breaker on Davis, sweeps the leg, drops him, and he goes back to the figure four. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Mark Davis trying to breathe his way through it. He's trying to reverse the pressure, and he does a pretty good job reversing the pressure, but too close to the ropes. Ospreay reaches over to break the hold. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in picture-in-picture. Will Ospreay is taking on Mark Davis, the newest member of the Don Callis family. Apparently, Mark Davis said, hey, if my tag team partner is going to do it, I'm going to do it, as they go to a full commercial break. That allows me to promote some of the stuff we have going on. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast dropped this morning. Shay and I, my co-host, recapped the Royal Rumble. So if you want to get our thoughts on the Royal Rumble and what we thought of the surprises, the winners, the losers, all of that stuff, make sure you check out that episode. That is a Spotify link, but it is available all across the board on wherever you listen to podcasts.
Human Suplex Machine Taz, the inevitable Tony Schiavone, and the odious Don Callis here at the desk as Mark Davis representing the Don Callis family.
Ospreay eating those chops and then answering back with his own.
Ospreay killer. Refer to him as that, Excalibur.
Well, that remains to be seen, Don. Look at this. Oh, my God.
Dragon suplex with a release.
Yeah, release Dragon, turned.
Big knee lifter.
Knee strike.
Very nice.
Landed on the back of his head, I do believe.
Now, Mark Davis, longtime tag team partner.
Oh!
Kyle Fletcher in Aussie Open.
That's some street fighting stuff right there.
Yeah, longtime friend of Will Ospreay, now making the lateral press, and Ospreay
kicks out.
Mark Davis, one of the most successful exports ever from Brisbane, Australia. Brisbane, which is now in just a little while going to be known as the place where Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay got buried by Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, Grand Slam Australia taking place 10 days from now. Immediately airing after
back handspring, neuralizer kick from Ospreay.
Ospreay showing that
dropping Mark Davis.
Offense. And that was impressive.
That's the thing about Will Ospreay, even for a heavy hitter, somebody as powerful as Mark Davis, he's almost impossible to counter.
They're going to have to do quite the explanation to make Davis joining Callis make sense. Well, the only thing I can think of is they're going to say they're going to try to link up him and Kyle Fletcher because him and Kyle Fletcher are tag team partners in Aussie Open. You know, they were signed together, and the only reason they were separated is because Mark Davis got injured. And that is the only reason Kyle Fletcher had a singles phase of his career, but they are a tag team, so, and most likely is going to be somewhere around there. What a thrust kick. Yeah, but they beat the shit out of each other when Davis came back. You're right. So maybe it's one of those things where that ass whipping woke Mark Davis up and he figured out what would be good for him is joining the Don Callis family. I mean, that's the only That's the only explanation I can give.
Tip your cap to the man.
I think we got a hidden blade coming here, Excalibur.
And if we do, this could be the end of the night for Mark Davis.
Ospreay removes the elbow pad.
As Ospreay
Turn around here, Don.
lining up. Davis, no!
Davis stops the momentum. Holy shit.
Ospreay. We've been pointing that out throughout this match.
Open hand.
Oh!
Davis just trucked Ospreay with that lariat.
Tough landing. Tough landing.
And now
Good God.
pile driver.
Perfect timing.
1, 2, 3. No!
Perfect timing on that toasty.
And I'll tell you what, Ospreay's showing that fortitude. He's showing his toughness.
That was
is tough to
crazy.
kick out of.
You're not kidding, man.
Innovative way for Davis to
You hit
use
that
his
toasty
size,
at the
leaping
perfect time.
into that pile driver and dragging
Holy
Ospreay
shit.
down to the mat head first.
I think
Couldn't
everybody
do
in
it
this
again
arena,
if I
including the
tried.
broadcast
It
team,
was literally perfect time.
That's that grip strength.
Oh
I
my
told you about.
I
God.
thought it was over.
Exposing that steel link right there. Big, strong steel link holding that second rope in that corner.
He tore it with his bare hands like nothing.
Tore it with his bare hands behind the referee's back. Rick Knox only now
Rick Knox
noticing what Davis did.
notices there's no turnbuckle there.
Absolutely.
Exposed steel is not good.
Preventing potential serious
No! Whoa! What a hidden blade!
The aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
So much for
Right
the
in the
Ospreay
mush.
killer, Excalibur.
Had it not been for the intervention of referee Rick Knox, Taz, that could have been disastrous for Will Ospreay.
Yeah, sure thing.
There you have it.
The chair, pissed off and furious. Ospreay realized
Mark Davis caught
was
a
dealing with
hidden
the referee
blade
because of that
right to
exposed
the
buckle.
fucking
Ospreay did nothing wrong.
lips.
Hidden blade, Jones. Boom. Thanks
There
for
you
coming.
have it.
What a match, though.
10 days
That's a
from
massive
now,
bruise
Brisbane,
on his
Australia,
leg. What
Grand
about his
Slam
face?
Australia, the Dream Tag Team. Will
15K.
Ospreay, Kenny Omega, take on Kyle Fletcher and the AEW International Champion, the
15K,
Alpha,
Mike.
Konosuke Takeshita.
Good Lord,
Grand
Mike.
Slam
What do you
Australia
need
airing
15K
immediately
for?
following NBA All-Star Saturday night.
What do you need
on
15K
10
channel
nights
points
from
for?
now.
Good thing I don't have any channel points redemption.
Here comes the money.
Grab all the dollar bills. There's one right there.
Dollar, dollar.
Grab all the dollar bills.
Look at this. Fans chanting Ospreay, Ospreay. And Don Callis doesn't know what to do.
Ospreay, Ospreay.
Oh, yes, bro.
Yes, bro.
Atlanta! Oh, my God. It's like a little party in here, right? And Don, seeing as you like to crash the party and you're a little bit of a party pooper, I've got a new best friend back there.
Who's that?
Who I'm teaming up with in Australia Grand Slam.
Oh, yeah. I know that guy. Kenny.
That's the last thing that Don Callis wanted to hear.
He's going over there. He's trying to get out of right behind us. Look at him go. Look at him staring.
It's like a corner. Rusty dog. Whatever that is.
Best team in AEW. Best team in AEW. I think it's the best team in AEW. Thanks for the bits, Mike. I appreciate you.
Yeah, baby.
What a reaction for
Kenny
Omega.
Omega.
We saw Mark Davis. That remains to be seen whether he was coerced, whether he was press ganged into action.
Hopefully
tonight
Kenny
against Will
Omega is
Ospreay, or whether
as
he
close to
joined willfully, but
100% as
nonetheless,
possible
Will
because
Ospreay's tag team
which
partner
I think he is. He had that one big match in Japan.
Australia
He should be good to go.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega.
A team, Taz, that I think no one thought they would ever see.
No kidding. That's an AEW pioneer right there. Kenny Omega.
Now, we've been here a couple times now, but I don't remember a reception like that, so thank you very much, Atlanta.
They're dropping. What?
Now this is more
You
meant to
thought
be
he
a
was dropping
celebration
ass
for my
on the
good pal, Will Ospreay,
broadcast.
but I got to get one thing off my chest. Mark Davis.
Boo.
Man to man, I have no clue what Don Callis has on you, but trust me, even though it might be scary, even though it may seem hopeless, help is there. And something that I learned is that there are people here you can trust. One week from now, I make my in-ring return to AEW in Brisbane, Australia.
In like 10 days, yeah, 10 days.
But listening to your guys' voices tonight just made me get the itch, and I had to come out here and say hello to you guys in person, so I hope you don't mind.
No, no mind, no mind.
Oh, here comes Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita. They'll be in tag team action later on tonight against Brody King and Buddy Matthews. But
that's how we've done this song and dance week in and week out. If you guys want to step through these ropes and test this out, we can do it right here, right now. If not,
Don Callis really doing the right thing here. I hate to agree with this.
got nothing but time. I'm an EVP again. If not, then I suggest you guys pack a bag, hop on a jet, train, and get yourselves prepared for next week in Brisbane, Australia.
Right
it's going to be
right
Grand
now.
Slam. Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega against Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita. It's been a long time since people could really feel what I was feeling in 2019. It's been a while since people could really feel what I was feeling in 2020, 21, 22, 23. And now that I'm back in 2025, all you people will get to feel the exact same things that I'm feeling, because next week, it's not just gonna be a match for fun. It's not just gonna be a match to prove that we're better wrestlers than you. It's the match to prove that the future lies within this company, not out there on the ramp, but right here in this ring.
Okay. Okay.
So I know it's been almost a year, but if you guys know the words, make sure you say it with me, because I must bid you adieu. So good night, Atlanta, mwah, and good night, bang!
We got Pyro.
an explosive departure.
That one even shocked me.
But we still have so much more Dynamite still to come tonight, but February 15th, immediately following NBA All-Star Saturday night, it is Grand Slam Australia. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay versus Kyle
something
Fletcher.
I would have done. I would have done
The Alpha Konosuke Takeshita, who will be in action later on tonight against the Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
Oh, man. If that was going to happen,
of course, our highly anticipated main event tonight, Dynamite in Atlanta. Swerve
Could you imagine if Konosuke and Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis were still on the top of the ramp while that was going off?
And it finally goes down tonight in
That was
Atlanta.
crazy.
Let's take a
That
look
was
back
fantastic.
and see how we got here.
That was fantastic.
I know I'm the villain.
Oh, man. I never laughed that hard. Oh, man. He didn't know it was going to go down like that. He didn't even know that the pyro was going to happen.
These people, they rejected you for it.
Ricochet is all elite.
Oh,
What happened, Renee? They turned their backs on me.
Because you're a
Everybody
dork,
thought it was okay
Ricochet.
to mock and embarrass me.
You're still the same low Trevor. Let's see if you can get the #1 seed.
Because
for
you're
the
a
casino
dork,
match.
Ricochet.
You call yourself the most dangerous man in AEW, but ever since, man, I ain't felt no threat from you.
Wow.
I'm going to embarrass you.
Ricochet has the blood all over him from Sweve Strickland.
A man that I've known for 15 years. This goes all the way back to the Underground, CZW. A picture is worth a
CZW. Wow, is CZW mentioned? Let's go.
And embarrass people. AEW has a special gift in exposing people for who they truly are.
CZW is, I guess, what you would consider my local hometown.
It's going to be a fight.
Promotion.
You cannot win in a fight. He's the most dangerous man in AEW.
They should have done like a Street Fighter or no rules situation with this. I don't know why they didn't do that. That would have been a better idea in my my thought process. But what do I know? I don't work there. I work here on Twitch. But man, that was hilarious. I'm sorry, I laughed hysterically at that whole thing. I laughed hysterically at the whole thing. You know what we should do? We should check out some especially if you're trying to prove who's the most dangerous, you would think it'd be no rules. Yeah. That's what I would think. That's what I would think. But what do I know? What do I know, huh? Let's check in with Bobby Bacala.
Fuck this. Where you going? It's not bad enough you wake me in the middle of the night. I gotta get my balls broken too?
Go with my nephew. Do what he says.
I gotta change my shirt.
I got my limits too, Junior.
Poor Bobby Bacala. Never get no respect. Never get no love. Horrible. But as you saw earlier, Will Ospreay defeated Mark Davis, who apparently has aligned himself with the Don Callis family. As Mike brought up, the last time we saw Mark Davis, he was getting into a fight with his old tag team partner, Kyle Fletcher, and it looks like the tag team, Aussie Open, is reunited in the Don Callis family. So, congratulations. I don't know. But it's very interesting that they didn't make Ricochet and Swerve Strickland sort of a no rules sort of situation. I don't know. Again, I don't work there. What do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet watching this stuff. I am in the process of working on all of the revamp with the new logo and everything that I was talking about. Really excited for the stuff that I'm going to be coming up with. I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy it. If you want to, check out the Ringside Rundown merchandise store, what we have there. Zip-up hoodies, pullover hoodies, crew neck sweatshirts. A lot of that stuff is going to be... As a matter of fact, pretty much all of it is going to be removed from the Ringside Rundown merchandise store come March. I haven't solidified what day in March, but I want to make it probably the first day of spring. I think is the best course of action as we head back to the ringside area for AEW Dynamite.
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, alongside MVP.
So since no stream tomorrow on your special day, you got anything specific planned? Absolutely nothing, Mike. Absolutely, it's just a normal day, Casa de Eric. Just gonna sit and probably binge watch episodes of Cobra Kai, and
Lashley and Benjamin.
Just try not to think about the fact that I'm another year older. As we have the tag team champions, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, Westside Gun,
can be heard on the entrance
Buffalo's own Westside Gun.
He was a drubbing.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
They hurt people. That's why they're called The Hurt
with these tag
Syndicate.
team titles.
MVP Bobby Lashley, Shelton
Real tough
Benjamin.
to topple. I'm telling you that right now,
Hurt
Shivani,
me.
I promise.
I was thinking the same thing when they
No,
walked
I'm not
out,
doing
Taz. I was
anything
thinking,
tomorrow
who in
on
the
my
world
birthday.
can beat these two men?
I mean, Shelton
Just
Benjamin,
another day.
a career-long
Just
tag team specialist. This
another
is
day.
the first tag team championship of Bobby Lashley's career. On paper, it may seem like an odd couple, but in reality, it's anything but.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Let's see what the Hurt Syndicate has to say. See what
Ladies and
MVP
gentlemen,
has to say.
ATLians and the AEW viewing audience, this is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate.
Okay.
Right now, I need everybody to stand on their feet in respect for the standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin, the almighty Bobby Lashley, your new AEW World
Congratulations.
Tag
Even
Team
though I don't agree with the
Champions.
decision, I think it's horrible they took it off Private Party.
Yeah,
but
that sounds good, doesn't it?
no supper treat, sip some
All right, look, I'm gonna keep
champagne,
this short and sweet,
foam party,
'cause
eat
we
a
gotta hop on
cupcake
the
with a
jet
candle
head to
in
New
it.
Orleans
None of
for the
that.
Super Bowl.
None of that. Just another day.
Listen, I gotta give props to Private Party. Two young, talented athletes with a very bright future. They were just the wrong people in the wrong place at the wrong time. It wasn't their fault that they had to face the most devastating and dangerous tandem in all of professional wrestling today, the Hurt Syndicate. And I'd like to put everyone else on notice. If you're an AEW athlete and if you are a champion, get ready.
Whoa.
Because eventually, when we choose, we are coming to see you and we are going to hurt you and take your title.
Okay. All
But
right.
until that time, we're open for business. And if you would like an opportunity to face the Hurt Syndicate for the Tag Team Championships, we'll accept it.
The Guns. The Guns are back.
Uh-oh. I think we're getting an answer here, to say the least.
The Bang Bang Gang should be back together.
Well, there's been a lot of speculation.
Let's go. The
We've
Guns
seen
are
the
back.
videos about the impending return of Austin and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club, former AEW World Tag Team Champions in their own right, Tony.
Champions,
They look great.
confident, young.
Hey, I respect this. Out of the
They
guns
look
right
great.
here. Come out. Say, hey, we want our gold back. I like this. I like this return by the Guns. I dig it.
I agree, Taz. You got to have a lot of bravery to stalk to the ring here.
Well, you got to have a lot of bravery
Look
to
at Bobby
upstage
Lashley.
MVP in the Hurt
He doesn't
Syndicate
like
as well.
that.
Very well said. Absolutely.
Bobby
Guns
Lashley
don't
is
sweat them,
upset.
I promise you that. They don't.
Now, we don't mean any disrespect coming out here and interrupting y'all, but we know y'all are businessmen, so we'd like to come in the ring and talk a little business.
Well, you don't look like businessmen. You're certainly not dressed like businessmen, but
Wow.
you're conducting yourselves as men. So why don't you step on up here and state
They
your
got an
business.
awesome entrance. Love that move of spinning the
In the
water
ring.
as they're shooting
Let's
their
talk
guns.
face to face like men.
It's all about the presentation, man.
Wow. Austin, they better be careful.
You're
It's
not
a
kidding.
3-on-2 situation, but the Guns are
I got, like, hair in my
they're
mouth.
smart guys.
Now, before we get to the business part, first things first. Guns up for my Atlanta, Georgia Gold members! Now, we haven't had the pleasure of introducing ourselves, but we are the Guns. We are former... We are the Guns. We are former AEW Tag Team Champions, and we've been waiting 2 years to get our rematch on TV. And I think the only reason you have them right now is because we've been gone. But guess what? The Guns are back, baby!
Oh, you guys hurt people? Congrats on doing your
wow,
job.
It sounds just like
That's
Billy.
kind of what this business is about. But
It
now
sounds
it's
just
time
like Billy.
for us
That's
to do
so crazy.
Our job, which is take back our tag team titles.
What? Well, I'll tell you gentlemen what. I appreciate the moxie. I respect the courage. But even more than that, I respect your father. And if it wasn't for him, these two monsters would have already choked you two out. But
oh, man.
I'm about business. Next week, for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, it'll be the Hurt Syndicate against a couple of ass boys.
Damn. Cold-blooded. Damn.
Well, that stung. Bobby Lashley. Whoa, man.
Wow.
Talk about a scary man.
Couple of ass boys.
Ass boys. Hey, ass boys. You know what? You're. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
It was like a half suck it, half guns up retort. It was crazy.
Well,
the crowd didn't know what to do. The crowd didn't know whether to say suck it or guns up. So it kind of
Tag Team Championship, the MVP, throwing the challenge right back at Colton Austin.
Oh, that was great. That was fantastic.
It's difficult to get the belts off the Hurt Syndicate.
Good to see the Guns back.
The Guns believe in themselves.
They sure do, and they should. I respect what they did here tonight with the Hurt Syndicate.
Well, fans, this past Saturday night at Collision, it was a momentous occasion for one of the bright young athletes here in AEW, Harley Cameron, picking up her first.
My girl Harley finally got a dub.
Elite Wrestling, a hard-fought victory over Taya Valkyrie, but a
Harley
victory
finally got a
but
dub.
the story did not end there. Let's head to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by.
Guys, I'm looking to get a word with our CEO, Mercedes Mutton.
Atlanta! Say hello to your CEO. Renee, I have exciting news.
What's that?
This Saturday on Collision, Harley Cameron will be live in concert.
Oh my
What?
God.
I will be live in concert in a Harley Halftime in Houston concert? Yes, Harley Halftime in Houston.
Yeah.
What an amazing idea that you, Mercedes, have come up with.
Thanks.
You know what? You're not such a dummy.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. But you know what? I think this is fantastic. We're making up.
Yeah, I want to say sorry. I was so awful last week to you.
Oh, no, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yeah,
Harley, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Mercedes, I'm so glad that you're here. I would love to talk to you about Grand Slam. We are just 10 days away. You still don't have an opponent, but Harley just picked up her first victory on Collision. I would love to talk to you about the trajectory.
Oh my God, Harley got her first ever win. How cute. I remember my first ever win. You know, I also remember the feeling of winning my first ever title at the age of 23. And the feeling of winning this title, and this title, and well, this title. Well, this title says that I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. And you, Harley, well, you're nothing but a loser.
Wow.
And losers don't get to ride the money train.
Jesus.
Now stay away from my locker room.
She has her finger. Fantastic. Renee and Harley are fantastic together. Oh, man, that sucks. I really want to see Mercedes and Harley go at it. I think Harley deserves it. She got her first ever W on Collision this past Saturday. We didn't check that out because what were we doing? Oh, we were watching something called the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble. You guys remember the Royal Rumble? It just happened this past Saturday. Well, if you missed it, we have a recap for you on the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. Make sure you check that out. I'm sure they'll make it happen. She'll badger her to Monet Caves. Yeah, and then unfortunately, poor Harley Cameron is going to get fed to the wolves. That is Mercedes Monet, and she won't get the dub, but that's okay. We still love Mercedes regardless. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. It's the middle of the week. It is Wednesday. Do me a favor, if you're watching the stream right now, if you're looking for a non-judgmental, safe space to talk about professional wrestling, whether you're a new wrestling fan or an old wrestling fan or someone that doesn't even like wrestling that just wants to check out what a Discord's all about and are watching this stream for some strange reason, wondering what the hell is going on, well, come join us in Discord. That is our Discord link. Just hit the green check mark and that'll open up everything for you. It is a hub if you want to keep up with everything that is WWE and AEW, plus all the other wrestling things that are happening in the world of professional wrestling. Plus, if you're a content creator, there's a space where you can share your own content, whether it be like a TikTok, an Instagram reel, or YouTube short, or something like that, a Facebook reel, whatever you do, whatever sort of content that you make, if you would like to share it, you can share it in the Discord. It can also auto ping you if you stream on Twitch. So there you have it. Just in a commercial break for AEW Dynamite right out in this moment. Also, check us out on Instagram if you want some wrestling content in your Instagram feed. And if you want to support the channel monetarily, if you enjoy what I do, if you want to help me out, maybe get a hot dog or something like that, that is a link. You can send me $1 or $2 to grab a cup of coffee to keep me awake while we're doing these streams. Also, check out the YouTube. The YouTube has been going crazy today. I appreciate all the love on YouTube. I got to double check that because, again, YouTube has been going crazy today. We're up to 1,377 subscribers on YouTube. Insane. Bella sent me that clip of that monster thing she was talking about on the other stream. I got to hear that sound. It was horrifying. I don't know what the hell Bella was looking at, but she sent me a picture of that thing, whatever it was, and I was just like, what in the world is going on? Speaking of what in the world is going on, here's Hangman Page.
Of Swerve Strickland?
No, it was nothing. No, you know what that was? It was a moment of weakness. It was a mistake. And that's all I'm going to say about that, and you don't ask about it again. You understand?
Oof. Okay, well, listen, 2 weeks ago, Christopher Daniels said that after your Texas death match with him that you injured him so badly that he would have to retire from professional wrestling. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like there was maybe a bit of regret on your face.
No.
No regrets.
Christopher Daniels overstepped.
No
he
regrets.
Overplayed his hand and he accepted a Texas death match with the Hangman. I did exactly what I told him I would do, and I hurt him so bad that he will never wrestle again.
No regrets.
And I do not regret.
Hey, Renee, please, can we tell this guy to wrap it up?
Oh, shit.
Look, I've just been waiting for a long time.
Look, I respect you, Hangman. I really do. What you did to Christopher Daniels was awesome. You hurt him. He'll never wrestle again. You were so brutal. He's in a neck brace. Like, what if you hurt Anthony Bowens like that? I would do it myself, but I'm so busy with the Open Challenge, the best wrestler alive.
Mustache Bros got to stick together.
What if you put, like, Billy Gunn in the hospital? You'd be great at that.
Oh, you know what? You might be onto something. I would love to put someone in the hospital. Tonight?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I don't see Bowens, I don't see Billy Gunn, but, I mean, you're here.
Yeah. Yep, thank you, Renee, for your time. I'm gonna go to my car. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.
No, I'll come with you. Actually, yep, I'm gonna come with you.
He screwed up, Max Caster.
A little more than I think he intended to do here tonight.
What is happening? Oh, that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first at a combined weight of 512 pounds. Buddy Matthews, Brody King, Hound of Hell.
Scary, but
it was a couple weeks ago at Collision where
Pump some heck.
Hell, Brody King, Buddy Matthews.
Pump some heck.
They were following their own path now. They were effectively let off the chain, not a path that someone else has set them on. They will determine their own destiny, whether it's as a team, whether it's as individuals.
I feel like they just take shots at Malachi now.
They have been unleashed.
I feel like they just take shots at Malachi now. You know? Now they're off the leash. Pound sand Excalibur. I don't know who's feeding him those lines, but it really just feels like they're taking shots at Malachi Black. But go ahead and gamble some channel points. I really can't give you a prediction on which way this will go because, I mean, either way, whoever's losing is really going to feel the brunt of it. I mean, I don't expect the Don Callis family to lose. So if I was putting my channel points on anybody, it'd probably be on Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. I think they're the way to go because they have the big time match against Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay at Grand Slam Australia. But that's just my thought process to go with Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. But this should be a lot of fun. Buddy Matthews, for some reason, is really, really large. That man continues to grow in size. Brody King is just a very scary individual. Kyle Fletcher is a phenomenal professional wrestler. So is Konosuke Takeshita.
I mean, Kyle Fletcher has prospered under Don Callis.
I mean, as has Konosuke Takeshita.
And again, Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher will be taking on Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega 1 week from Saturday at Grand Slam Australia, which is going to be happening on TNT and streaming on Max as well.
You do a great job. And
totally agree, but then why have the repackaged team go up against them? Have the Hounds of Hell go kick the shit out of the Outrunners? Yeah, I would have said the Outrunners as well. I don't think any team is going to benefit from losing this match. I think that might actually hurt them to lose this match in the long run.
The only problem for them is they live in a world.
But in my logic, I'm thinking because Konosuke and Kyle have the more marquee match for Grand Slam Australia against Omega and Ospreay, I think they don't want to go into that with an L. So.
And Takeshita, he's got that match with Okada set for Grand Slam Australia for the Continental Championship.
Collar and elbow.
Completely focused tonight.
Matthews takes control of the wrist.
Now we do have two of the great athletes from Australia who both will be
both men, yes, both men. Buddy Matthews and Kyle Fletcher from Australia.
Good wrist control right there by Fletcher. 2-on-1. That is 2 hands on one wrist. But look at Buddy, super athletic and skilled.
You'll be hard-pressed to find a better built,
Kyle's baby ears. They didn't get the memo to grow with the rest of his head. Seriously, that haircut from Kyle Fletcher does him no favors. He should not be shaving his head down that way because it did not do it didn't do him any favors with the proportions of his head.
He's a trendsetter for athletes like Kyle Fletcher, for the next generation of Australian stars.
Nice side headlock takeover from Buddy Matthews.
The United States wrestling internationally and making a name for themselves.
Kyle Fletcher with the leg scissors.
Of the
Buddy
scene
Matthews
in
kicks
Australia.
up.
Sweep there
Misses
by
the
Fletcher,
sweep,
avoided
does
by
Kyle
Matthews, side
Fletcher.
headlock taken.
Shoots Buddy
And now,
Matthews off the
shoulder
ropes.
tackle.
Goes for a shoulder block. Another.
Barely given any ground.
Nobody budges.
Nice side headlock takeover.
Nice side headlock takeover.
And Matthews just too strong for that.
Sunset flip.
Sunset flip. Matthews
Want to take his head off
looking
there.
for a big knockout shot. Fletcher narrowly avoiding it.
Yeah, great quickness right there by Matthews. A well-polished veteran pro wrestler. He is tremendous between the ropes. There is no doubt that's what Buddy
All
is.
right,
Do you
time
know
for
that Kyle Fletcher is so
Takeshita
famous since he
to
came
get
to
in
the
the ring.
Dallas family in Australia. He can't even walk down the
Takeshita, a
street
very
without
large
security.
man in his own
That's
right.
how over he is. That's how popular he is in Australia. And we're going to bask in it in a very short time at Grand Slam.
I was wondering who's going to go into Grand Slam Australia a week from Saturday with the most steam.
Multiple
Is it gonna be
standing
Buddy Matthews,
switches.
or is it going to be your duo here?
Blind
Dallas
tag.
family always has all the steam, Shivani. You should know that.
There was a tag. Unbeknownst to
Takeshita doesn't realize that there was a tag.
Brody's legal.
Woo! Now he
Thunderous
does.
chop from Brody King.
Now
You'd be
he's awake.
hard-pressed to find too many people
Wake
who
up,
could match
Takeshita.
Takeshita's size and power.
A second one
But I
drops
think
him
Brody
again.
is one of the guys who can.
As soon as he gets to his
That's pretty
feet.
evident. I mean, he's a monster, is Brody King.
Takeshita,
Look at this. He's eating
proficient
those blows.
striker.
Those are clinch fist blows, side of the head, and he ate 3 of them.
And in comes Kyle Fletcher.
Oh my God, Kyle Fletcher.
Driven down by a thunderous chop.
The smartest thing Fletcher did was get the hell out of the ring. I don't blame him for a chop like that.
Great call.
Now things breaking down a bit between these two teams as Brody King sending Takeshita, the international champion, into the barricade. Matthews driving Fletcher face first.
Now, I gotta tell you, I don't think it's a good move, Cal, for your guys to try and turn this into a fight on the outside. I don't like their chances against the Hounds of Hell on
People are
that.
getting
agree with
cracked.
you. You know, the first time I saw
Takeshita
Brody
getting
King
cracked in the face.
in a hotel,
Kyle
I
Fletcher
was
catching a
terrified.
European
He's the type of guy
uppercut.
you see him on the street, you walk the
Takeshita
other way.
catching a chop
Very
while
scary individual.
Kyle Fletcher's getting his skull
Live in
pounded.
Atlanta, Georgia tag team action.
Thank you for dropping
Underway,
those
the
emotes
Hounds
in
of
the
Hell,
chat,
Brody
Mike. I
King
appreciate it.
and Buddy Matthews.
Oh no!
Don't
Take
let
it
him
on.
take that tag.
Oh no!
Konosuke Takeshita is.
So I got the new knee. It's okay. I'm good.
Now Matthews stacking up. Fletcher
Uh-oh.
and Takeshita.
Oh, double!
They were too
Brody King
Oh,
on his
double!
body.
That was impactful. I don't even know the chair.
Can someone wake up Remsburg and Taz? Why don't you go in and be an enforcer here?
Well,
It's
no,
ridiculous.
that's a different level of pay for
You
me.
let him take your chair.
Well, he acts like a gentleman,
I
Matthews.
literally watched you shoot on half your opponents when you're a wrestler. You let the guy take your chair? What is this? It's ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God!
The referee
Right
trying
in
to
front of West
get the
Side
action
Gun.
back into the
Here's
ring as they
another
take
look
a
at that double cross body
King just
from
throwing his
Brody
body
King,
nearly
taking out both
300
Kyle Fletcher and
pounds
Konosuke Takeshita.
plus.
He might do it
In
again.
unison, and
He's gonna do it again.
Something. Go get your chair for
Yikes! Holy shit!
Again, Fletcher, Takeshita
My
sandwiched
God.
against the barricade, and action continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Looks like they're going picture in picture. So I'm going to do my shitty attempt at calling the action as best I can. Right now on the outside, Brody King stalking Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher at the same time. He grabs a hold of Takeshita and rolls him back into the ring. Buddy Matthews is on the apron as well. Looks like Buddy Matthews is distracting the referee. Kyle Fletcher holding on, allowing Takeshita to hit him with a big boot, and Kyle Fletcher to sweep out the leg, sending Brody King crashing onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring, they say. I don't know, but that's what they say. They say it's the hardest part of the ring. Konosuke Takeshita takes control. Brody King in the corner. He stands on the second rope and starts pounding away on his skull. 5 times already. And he bites him. Konosuke Takeshita with a little bit of savagery. Wouldn't be expecting him to be biting people. Oh! Brody King fights free. He's still stuck in that corner, though. Fletcher and Takeshita are doing a very good job of keeping Brody King in their corner, doing the right thing. Gotta bite that big dog back. Yeah, I don't know if you want to bite Brody King, though. I don't think that's a good idea. It doesn't feel sanitary as Kyle Fletcher stands on Brody King's shoulders. Holy shit. Kyle Fletcher now stomping into the chest of Brody King. Just putting the boots to him. Looks like Takeshita's coming in. They're going to do a little bit of double teaming, even though Brody King is fighting out of it. Now a double team on Brody King, going for a suplex, and they just drop him face first. Hit him with a double basement drop kick to drop Brody King flat on his back on the mat. Now Kyle Fletcher is there mocking Brody King as Konosuke Takeshita pulls him back to the center, hits him with a neck breaker. Very nicely done. Goes for a front chancery. Thought he might be going for the pin there, but he goes for a front chancery as we head back to the action.
Dynamite, a raucous crowd joining us here in Atlanta, Georgia, as Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita of the Don Callis family looking to take down the Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
How strong is this guy? Look at this Brody. How strong is he?
Brody trying to get a tag, not working though.
A lot of punishment at the hands of Takeshita and Fletcher, but yeah, he was still able to elevate Takeshita and drive towards that corner in the waiting tag. Oh, Matthews!
There looks like to be a gash on the back of Kyle Fletcher though. Under his shoulder blade, looks like a nasty gash.
Yes, there is. But King, get Matthews in. Brody King has the type of power that can change the complexion of the match in a blink of the eye.
Hoist him. We need some very strong legs here. Very strong legs get out of this. Or a back elbow would work.
Back elbow. Takeshita anticipated the third back elbow and caught Matthews with the high kick.
Yeah, but Matthews is
but nobody's there for Brody King to get a tag.
Takeshita, very smart what he did, dropping Matthews off that apron.
That's called an insurance policy, Taz, just in case, and it worked well, paying dividends now.
It definitely did.
Takeshita reared back, caught Brody with that elbow strike, thinking perhaps Blue Thunder bomb. That's Takeshita.
Oh, look at this. Look at the strike. Look at that.
What a jerk.
And he ate it.
No.
Oh!
Brody King got right up out of that.
Rolling elbow strike. King looking for the Gonzo bomb, but instead Takeshita escapes, ducks underneath.
Oh, double clothesline. Both men thinking the same thing. Both men get back, and they just drop. Wow. Those are two very big men. So I can definitely understand what they're going through right now. Those are large dudes.
Both big men.
What the what
hard
indeed?
Into each other, and they're both flat back right now.
What the what indeed?
Bryce Remsburg, the referee, giving the 10 count to both athletes to make it to their feet. King.
Brody finally gets a tag to Buddy Matthews.
Fletcher likewise tagged in.
Fletcher tagged in, and he's getting dropped.
Once again.
Third time, hip toss neck breaker, ducks the clothesline off the ropes, back heel kick.
That can match or exceed the pace of Kyle Fletcher, Taz, but Buddy Matthews is one of them.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Buddy is a stud.
Oh, come on, that's dirty pool there.
And for a man that size, Taz, Buddy's got so much speed and quickness.
Yeah,
man, could you imagine Buddy as like the international champion or something like that? That would be fantastic. He's over with the crowd, man.
Fletcher turning the tables on Matthews. No, Matthews.
Oh, Kyle Fletcher down the hard way.
Come on. The boots into the face, and
Buddy Matthews off the ropes. Tope.
That was impressive.
Very nicely done.
Super impressive.
There are few athletes in the world like Buddy Matthews. He is up to the top. He's
Buddy
on
Matthews
the ascent.
top rope.
Meteora drives Fletcher down. The cover is made.
Kyle Fletcher kicks out of the Meteora at 2.
Credit getting out of that,
It was a
guys.
beautiful dive. It was.
Holy smokes.
Body control was on point.
The fans agree.
Going for the stomp. Half and halfer.
Suplex. Matthews' momentum carried him up to the corner. And now Fletcher ran right into the waiting knee strike.
You could feel that sense of urgency by Buddy.
Buddy's on the top rope, but there's Konosuke Takeshita gets booted back to the floor.
Kick sends the international champion to the floor.
Okada's here.
We know about the issues with Matthews and Okada, and that's Okada's music, I mean.
Yeah, the Continental Champion, the man who challenged Buddy Matthews to meet him at Grand Slam Australia, February 15th in Brisbane.
Continental Championship is another mid-card title. That would be great on the waist of Buddy Matthews. I think it was just a decoy.
Matthews slips in between the legs of Fletcher and drives him down. The rising knee strike down. You wouldn't
This
have
combo
anything to
is
do with
crazy.
Okada's music being played right there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm out here calling it like I see it.
Yeah, you can't blame Don. It's not like he's running the truck. It's not Don's fault.
It's pretty important. Okada does not want Buddy to get to Australia.
Oh, shit.
On the attack.
That's what that music, that distraction was all about. Look at
That was crazy. Brody with the cover. Oh! Konosuke Takeshita.
Breaking up the pin at the
Breaking the
last possible
pin.
moment. A drop kick to Matthews and a senton to King.
Here we go.
And here we see Takeshita.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Unfortunately, his partner maybe got the worst of it.
And now Matthews and Takeshita out on the apron. But
Oh no, I don't like this.
Yeah, couldn't say right.
Got a real choke on.
What is this now?
we've seen how dangerous Brody King can be.
Man.
In his position as Matthews sends spilling to the floor. And look at this, Takeshita raking the eyes.
Looks like an illegal choke there.
Oh, knee strike.
Had it pretty tight on the outside. Oh, Fletcher's got him here.
Hanging DDT. Goes for the pin cover. Oh, Brody kicks out. Brody King, he didn't do the Randy Orton thing. He didn't do the Randy Orton thing. If you don't do the Randy Orton thing, it doesn't work.
As Kyle Fletcher looking for that sheer drop brainbuster, but Brody King
didn't think he was kicking out. He didn't do the Randy Orton thing.
Brings him back down. Elbow strike.
There you go. Combinations.
Woo!
Brody's still on his feet. My God.
He's a monster.
Tandem offense from Takeshita and Fletcher. And now,
brainbuster.
Brainbuster. 1, 2, 3.
They won.
Baby. And on to Grand Slam we go.
Wow.
Fletcher. I mean, Fletcher and Takeshita getting the win, but how damn tough is Brody King? They had to drop a building on him to pin him.
Yeah, no man is kicking out of what that arsenal was on the back of the head of King. What impressive victory for these two men for sure.
And now they can turn their attention to Grand Slam Australia and Ospreay and Omega. But fans, let's bring you back to this past Saturday night.
That was a fun match. I did not expect that ending to be that way, though.
The Patriarchy's
That was
Nick,
something.
Wayne, and Kip Sabian. But after the bell,
300 channel points go to Mike.
Was on the numbers.
Mike
just
was
too
betting
much
very
for
conservatively
Samoa
there.
Joe and Hook this past Saturday night.
The sun rises in the east, sets in the west, and Buddy and Brody take the L. But apparently Malachi and House of Black never wanted to put anybody over. Right? That's the story, right?
Listen, when people wrap steel around my skull, I get a little bit emotional.
Okay.
Yo, you said it yourself. If you're furious, you can't be focused.
Wax on, wax
I'll tell you
off.
about using my own stuff against me. Yeah, you first.
Hey, yo,
what's the word, huh?
Shittiest narrative that people tried to put out there. Because it makes no sense. There's no logic behind it. If you look at the track record that House of Black had, they never won. And when they did, the Trios Champions were the hottest championship titles in the game. Oh yeah, look at Christian Cage wants no part of that ass. Christian Cage wants no part of that ass whipping.
Tell your daddy I said hi.
Guys, what the hell happened here? Guys!
Oh no. All right, so I guess we're heading back to the ringside area.
A little technical difficulty there.
I guess message was sent.
Boy, Christian.
Oh, here's MJF.
That's awesome. I love it.
MJF is here.
Count his blessings. He was not in that locker room.
Let's see what he has to say about Jeff Jarrett. He's going to give the same shitty jokes.
We have to deal with Don Callis, and now we have to deal with this.
The town that they're in, Atlanta, sucks.
So what's called a losing.
The women are fat. People are stupid. Atlanta is filled with stupid people. We get to hear about how poor we are or how much Atlanta Falcons suck. Yeah.
Cut my music. Cut my music.
The man does not care. The man is checked
A Hall
out.
of Famer like Jeff Jarrett, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
I never liked Jarrett.
Geriatric Jeff Jarrett.
Well, there you go.
All you had to do was stay out of the way of a young, fast-rising, incredibly handsome, humble star, and you just couldn't do that, could you? No, no, no. And that's precisely why I had to teach you a lesson, Jeff. And that lesson is as follows. AEW. The E in AEW, it stands for All Elite Wrestling. Not all elderly wrestling. Wait a second. Wait a second.
I don't know about that.
Good. Hold on. Give me a second. My stomach hurts. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. And now that Carney schmuck is out of my way, I am one step closer to once again obtaining
You sure about
my
that?
Triple B, baby.
What does Triple B stand for?
Because ain't nobody on the level of the...
Who is he, The Rock?
Max Caster.
Is this about?
The beautiful Burberry belt, I think.
Well, we know who he's
I think that's stupid.
I'm talking.
And that's Hangman Adam Page. We saw that earlier.
This is my
What is Max Caster doing?
Apparently.
Get out. Hide me.
Oh, man. Well, Hangman definitely wants to get his hands on Caster, who's shooting his mouth off earlier.
If Caster was smart, he'd be 2 towns over by now, but...
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's gone. Caster went right through the fans, through the crowd here.
And
Well,
once again,
that was
MJF and
interesting
Hangman
for about
Page
half a
crossing
second.
paths like they did last week.
Hangman Page is literally
are we for real right
stalking
now?
Max Caster.
This is my time.
This TV show is something
you guys
else.
like cowboy shit, huh? Yeah. Well, before I was so rudely interrupted by a hack, a talentless, worthless hack.
Wow. Felt like that
As
was
I
a
was
shoot.
saying, ain't nobody.
They're telling him to shut the fuck up.
Southern Hospital.
Ain't nobody on the level.
Dustin Rhodes?
Couldn't have happened to a nicer
And this
guy.
is not called all elderly wrestling?
He's not the real devil anywhere.
This is not called all elderly
Here
wrestling.
comes a legend, my
No,
friend.
no, no, no. Cut his music.
Right.
Cut his music. Cut it. Cut
Right.
it. Cut it.
Mike,
think
it's
that
not
Dustin
called
Rhodes
all
is afraid of
elderly
anyone
wrestling.
I mean, anyone,
But
you are
this
dead
is,
wrong.
This is Max's time.
This will
It's MJF's
definitely
time.
get a
Dustin
Cody
Rhodes,
reference,
a
maybe,
true
yeah.
legend in this sport, one half
It's
of the
right
Ring
there
of
for the
Honor
taking.
World Tag Team
He's
Champions.
gonna say Cody was the better brother.
Right Shut your stupid
Cody was the
trap.
better brother.
All you do is come out here and badmouth everybody in the back. You degrade them. You talk about people that aren't even here anymore, like my friend Owen Hart.
Ooh.
Look at me in my eyes, you son of a bitch.
Whoa.
I suggest you keep Owen Hart's name out of your mouth or I'm gonna kick your teeth in. Stop talking about people's wives. Stop talking about people's past issues with their drugs and alcohol. I am one of those. 16 years clean and sober. I went straight to hell. I looked the devil in his eyes and I kicked his face in. I crawled out of hell, Max. You're not the devil. You have all the potential in the world, and you choose to just go to these dark places. There is a reason I am still here at 55 years old, hanging with everybody
55
on this roster.
Maron. Again, what are we not supposed to call this place?
Because I am a survivor.
An elder?
I am the last of my kind. Because
Wow.
I've survived everything. Everything you can even think of out of your skull right now to do to me. I've been through, boy.
There's no way MJF has to be feeling
I want
this.
you to know this right
like
now.
he's doing good work.
When I am gone, the mold will be broken forever, Max. I am better than you and your punk bitch ass frickin' knows it.
Damn. Well, that was pretty cool.
Some serious stuff we're watching and listening to right now, guys.
Dustin's not playing around,
Yeah, some
man.
barely contained
There's
fury
that.
on the part of the natural Dustin Rhodes.
He has battled through his struggles, no doubt about it. Come out the other end clean.
Okay, timeout, okay, timeout. Everybody, bravo, give it up for Dustin Rhodes, huh? Take a bow. My God. That was
I feel like
incredible.
he's just mocking
That was
him.
incredible. But I gotta tell you, Dustin, the part where you said you were better than me, that was interesting. I'd imagine all those years of you being a worthless drug addict
Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
turned your brain into Swiss cheese to come to that realization. But you know what, Dustin? Allow me to smarten you and all these people on what you're all about, okay, bud? Dustin Rhodes is the man that took 37 long, hard, arduous years of blood, sweat, and tears just to get out from underneath his daddy's shadow.
Damn. He didn't get a Cody
Struck
reference,
a
but we got a
nerve,
Dusty
Goldie,
one.
huh? Okay. Well, I got a better one for you, huh? You wish.
Crowd saying whoop his ass.
You know what's so sad about the whole thing? Is that after all that hard work and sacrifice, now you live in the shadow of your little baby bro.
There it is.
From the natural.
There it
Just knew
is.
it was a matter of time. I think MJF knew it.
Security close at hand, trying to separate these two athletes.
But look at Dustin getting the blows in.
Look at the AEW officials in there. There's Jerry Lynn. Even Christopher Daniels there. But Dustin breaks free.
Christopher Daniels. Where do you see Christopher Daniels?
When you're having these type of pull-aparts and you have that
I didn't see Christopher Daniels.
Not that I would know. Security, senior officials.
Oh, there he is.
Trying to restore some order to this place.
There he is. There's Christopher Daniels. I thought he was in a neck brace. Punch him right in the hair plugs. Hey, those are expensive. He had to go all the way to Turkey to get those. Oh, but he got kicked in the nads.
MJF's never met a low road he wasn't willing to take.
He kicked him in the nads.
It's not a match. He did nothing illegal. It's a fight. Man, that was some shot, though, guys. Oof.
Kicked him in the nads.
MJF splitting the uprights there, so to speak, and taking the breath out of the lungs of Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, to say the least. Dustin's going to need some help getting out
I'm
of this
surprised you haven't thrown a tomato, Mike.
Hangman did a number on you, huh?
Any longer and you're a weak person.
Well, fans, we still have more Dynamite to come live on TBS and streaming on Max. Don't go anywhere.
All right, they go to commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. As they're in commercial break, do me a favor. If you're on TikTok, join us on TikTok. We're steadily growing on TikTok. We're over 1,000 followers. I think we're like at 1,060. We're also doing crazy numbers on YouTube. Check us out on YouTube. Last 2 shorts I put up on YouTube. One's got 8,000 views. It's just crazy. Like, I don't understand what the hell is going on with the YouTube, but the YouTube is blowing up. So check out the YouTube if you get a chance. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. There on YouTube, you can actually get full episodes of the podcast. So if you don't have access to any sort of podcast platform and you don't feel like downloading a new one just to subscribe to one podcast, you can head over to the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you got the podcast right there. And I mean, everybody's got a YouTube thing, right? So there you have it, making it easy for you. Making it easy, but I appreciate you being here for the, I guess you would say this is like a pseudo birthday celebration. I don't know. So is this going to become like Jericho against the legends in WWE, Jarrett, Dustin, and some other old fucker? You saw Jerry Lynn, so there's a chance Jerry Lynn might come out of retirement and take on MJF. They might call in RVD, who knows? I don't know. I don't know, man. Dynamite, man, Dynamite isn't banging like Dynamite, I tell you that much. It doesn't feel like Dynamite. It doesn't feel like a Dynamite show. It doesn't feel like a good AEW show. It's just not good. You know, he talks about how Jeff Jarrett represents AEW as all elderly wrestling, and what do? They send out 55-year-old Dustin Rhodes to defend the good name of Jeff Jarrett. Like, that's not going to get it done, man. That's not going to get people invested. People, like, I feel like any sort of love like that anybody has for this whole Jeff Jarrett MJF situation is doing it to be like straight like troll ironic. Like they're really not into it. They really could care less. They just, it's nobody wants to see the old man wrestle, so I'm going to pretend to really want to see the old man wrestle. You know what I mean? The only good thing right now is that Jarrett Cruz is going on right now, so we don't have to see his ass this week. Jesus Christ. All right, here's Mariah May.
Dynamite live on TBS, streaming on Max. As the action continues, let's go to the ring and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a couple minutes, you're going to get a block of Twitch advertisements on your Twitch screen. Golly, Mariah May. Holy Moses. Anyway, if you want to avoid those Twitch advertisements, all you have to do,
immediately following NBA
hit that subscribe button down below. I'm sorry, Mariah May has got me tripping. Hit that subscribe button down below for $5.99 American, and you can avoid Twitch advertisements. You get 15% off the Ringside Rundown merchandise store. You get cool emotes to use in chat, and also a special section of our Discord opens up where you can watch the shows that I am reacting to. Mariah May. My God. Let me do these damn channel point predictions.
This bout is up for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Guinea, West Africa, Queen.
Hello, boys.
Aminata.
Hello, champ.
The glamour.
Isn't it crazy that me being here actually raises the testosterone level?
Whoa.
You think really?
Yeah, I would think it does.
I mean, women have not just estrogen, but they have testosterone in their bodies too, just not as much as men.
Exactly.
Taz,
I mean, you understand me.
Taz.
You're the only one here miserable enough to be on the same page as me.
Yes, I am the glamour. You are
Taz.
correct.
Kindred spirits.
Take it easy, Taz.
And I understand we got to back up to the ring and Justin Roberts.
What?
And her opponent, playing the role of the glamour, Mariah May, Timeless Toni Storm.
Who's this? What do you mean she's playing the part of Toni Storm?
Wow, Timeless.
Wow.
Toni Storm like a chameleon.
Holy
Amazing,
shit.
Talented woman. I mean, Toni, like it's the glamour.
Man, that's not actually that bad. Taz is doing his best Booker T when that care hits the ring. That's, yeah. Toni.
Champ, what do you think about this?
Toni makes a pretty good Mariah May, I'm not going to lie.
This is wonderful.
She looks like really similar. That's
the
freaky.
spitting image of the AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May.
Whoa.
Inhabiting another
let's
of her many
simmer down.
tremendous roles, her great performances throughout her career.
Oh, she got everything down. The looks, the mannerisms.
But Toni Storm still going to have her hands full with Queen Aminata here tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mariah May does not like that.
But before this match gets fully
She's
underway,
not happy.
Let you know you can watch international
Toni.
best on best hockey as NHL
Hey,
stars
yo.
compete to see which nation will reign. The four nations face off beginning February 12th at 7 p.m. on
She
TNT
really does
and
look
Max.
like Toni Storm really does look like Mariah May.
Dynamite.
That's the craziest thing.
Representing Guinea, West Africa, and Timeless Toni Storm, or should I say Mariah May, representing London or
the Gold Coast.
Why does she look so much like her?
I'm sorry, what?
We're not going to call her Mariah.
Well, you got to admit her looks, her mannerism. I mean, take a look at what we're seeing right here.
Touche, Toni Storm. Touche. I did this already. How many months ago? Touche.
Well, Mariah, I'm sure it's flattering that someone as talented as Toni.
It's not quite
Yeah, it's
color
very
coordinated
flattering, just like this
extensions.
costume. I mean, how much do you
I
think
don't
she
know
had to have
anything
this
about that, man. I can't tell you if it's right or wrong.
Just like you flattered Toni Storm for months and months and months in pursuit of betraying her and capturing her.
Side headlock takeover Queen Aminata.
I was given
Toni Storm hits her with the leg lock. Aminata kips up out of it. Looking on is Serena Deeb, apparently. Serena Deeb is apparently interested in this match.
Taking in the action here in Aminata.
Hey, Queen Aminata.
Just what we need. Serena Deeb.
Oh, a slap across the face of Aminata from
Toni Storm
Excuse me,
is
from Toni Storm.
fantastic.
Boot to the midsection.
Be careful, Excalibur. We have a guest at the desk.
Spinning side slam.
Just like you studied her tapes.
Yeah, you knew a good leg trip.
Drop toe hold, leg trip,
You learned and knew
sending
everything
Toni
about
into the ropes. Aminata comes off the ropes going for that kick. Toni wisely moves out of the way. Oh, hip check.
Texans, Aminata spilling to the floor.
Hip check sends Aminata about 5 feet the other direction.
Coming up a week from Saturday in Brisbane.
This is crazy.
The real
This is
Mariah May
crazy.
unimpressed at the performance by her challenger in Brisbane.
Will the real Mariah May Leroy back there,
Between the
he's
second
sleeping.
and third rope and coming away with a souvenir.
Ripped out one of the
Toni
extensions.
Storm in trouble. Aminata with the advantage, and the action continues live on Dynamite.
Wow, Aminata ripped out one of the extensions. That can't feel good. Queen Aminata running Toni Storm into the barricade as we're in picture-in-picture. Toni Storm cosplaying as Mariah May. Looking pretty good doing it, not gonna lie. She looks like a lot like Mariah May. Not gonna lie. She's got the face of Mariah May, who doesn't even want to look at Toni Storm. Mariah May sitting at commentary, not even wanting to look at Toni Storm as Toni Storm is getting chopped by Queen Aminata. I can't tell if Mariah is upset or not. Toni Storm fighting back on the outside, hitting Queen Aminata with a chop. Queen Aminata answers back with 2 forearms. Queen Aminata re-enters the ring, has Toni in the corner, just face washing her with the underside of her boot. Toni Storm answers back with a forearm shot to the face, a second one, a third one. Runs off the ropes, and Queen Aminata hits her with a lariat almost. That looked like it hurt. Queen Aminata is no slouch, man. I've always been impressed by Queen Aminata and the work that she does in the ring. Very interesting that they've only kind of built her up to be sort of in the main event of the women's division one time. You know, she got one crack at Mariah May as the champion, and that's about it. I figured she could probably be developed into something more. As Queen Aminata comes off the ropes and hits Toni Storm with a PK, goes for the cover, and only gets a 1 count. Queen Aminata has Toni Storm grounded in the middle of the ring with a rear chin lock, turning it into almost like a bow and arrow, driving that kneecap to the back of the spine there. Now a body scissors. She's good enough that she could be in a program and get a good feud going with someone. That's what I'm saying. I think she's good enough to be in her own standalone program, perhaps with like a Serena Deeb or I don't know. Or I think she would really do good in a standalone program against Mercedes. I think her and Mercedes can do a lot of good work. I think she'd be a great base for Mercedes to do a lot of Mercedes' like lucha background and stuff like that. I think Queen Aminata would be a good base for that. But I don't know.
They're joined at the broadcast position by the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May, and that is not a mirage. That is actually timeless Toni Storm playing the part of Mariah May as she is battering Queen Aminata in the corner, and Toni Storm getting the barrel of Aminata.
Stop doing that.
Are we gonna, Shivani, wouldn't you say Toni Storm is missing two things, two very pair of things maybe? No?
Yeah.
Yes, Toni, are you speechless? I mean, can we get something out?
Well, I shouldn't say it, but I know what you're...
Well, I'd like to say that Toni Storm is missing the AEW Women's World Championship.
Flabbergasted as Aminata is leg whipped off the top rope.
Really impressive stuff.
Well, the drop kick connects. Toni Storm.
No,
cover.
okay.
Aminata
kicks out it too.
And it goes on. We're gonna. Oh, She's putting a little face. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna amuse this woman and keep this match going.
She really looks like
Seriously?
Mariah May, though. Come on.
Mayday. It's gonna be May.
Oh, that leg swept out.
Watch out.
Jackknife gets a 2 count.
Woo! Shot to the chest. Aminata not impressed. An overhand strike of her own.
Whoa!
You know, when I dressed up as Toni Storm, I raised her stock value. I probably
These chops
sold her
are something
t-shirts.
fierce.
She was a top merch seller when I was Mini Toni. Do you think she's going to sell me more T-shirts? Her weave is hanging down her legs. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, you're right.
As Aminata and Toni Storm just battling it out here, center of the ring.
Toni
This has been a
Storm
seesaw
looks
battle
crazy.
as Aminata over the back of Toni Storm.
German suplex.
Yeah, low German, but it was effective by the Queen.
As Toni Storm against the ropes. Aminata, she was looking for this running boot before. Will she find it this time? Aminata.
Oh my God! Good gravy!
Big upset here. She gets her middle of the ring and covers her.
Oh,
The Queen gets the victory.
Jesus.
That was a running shin shot. That was nasty.
Yeah, took her head right off, and now she's
That was crazy.
mimicking Toni Storm, or
And now
Toni Storm.
the cover. Aminata to
And Toni Storm
Tony's
kicks out.
playing me, Aminata's playing Timeless Toni. I mean, where does it end?
Look at this, look at this.
No
Ooh.
wonder nobody has stepped up to me.
Ooh.
is now Aminata looking maybe for an air raid, but
Oh,
Toni
DDT.
Storm snapping off a quick DDT. Plants Aminata, and now it's gonna be May. The knee driving Aminata to the corner.
I'm not sure if the Queen knows where the heck she's at right now. Toni Storm doing her best. Mariah May.
And the
Oh my God, what a hip attack.
That rocked the head.
What a
arched
hip
the
attack.
neck back.
As now
She looked over at you, Mariah.
She's looking right at you, champ.
Oh no, she's gonna do Mayday.
This is the fireman's carry. This is Mayday.
Mayday.
The glamour. Mariah May. No, it's Toni Storm.
Toni
With the win.
Storm gets the dub.
Here is your winner,
Timeless
Toni Storm.
We are all set for next Saturday in Brisbane.
February 15th.
Mike, you get 1.5K channel points. Congratulations, Mike. Grab them dollar bills. 1.5 channel point. 1.5K.
Is standing by.
Go grab them dollar bills.
Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, a huge.
Please, Renee, call me Mariah. I'm Mariah May. And I'm the woman from hell. And I stand on the neck of every woman in this
This is out of
division.
hand. You've humored this woman for so long.
What are you going to do?
And there is not a woman alive
She's going to the ring, guys.
She's
that
not
can
happy.
touch me.
Is the champion now.
She's had enough. She's had enough. She's
Yeah,
pissed.
she has.
And that's why I think Toni Storm's trying to get at Mariah. Trying to tick her off.
Maybe trying to get a couple of blows in before Brisbane, before Grand Slam Australia.
Toni Storm
Mariah
is so
knows
good.
how savvy and intelligent Toni Storm is.
Yes, she does. Thought better of it.
A bit of a tantrum here from the AEW Women's World Champion.
Oh, she's taking her belt and leaving.
And Mariah May does not care to be upstaged. But 10 days
That's
from now,
so
Grand
freaky,
Slam
man.
Australia, Toni Storm, Mariah May, the
That's so
AEW
weird,
Women's World Championship. Can Toni Storm pull off another performance of a lifetime? But right now, we understand
That is
the
so
natural
weird,
Dustin
dude.
Rhodes is standing by, and he is pissed.
37 years. People have been chipping away trying to put me in the ground. I'm still here, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I live for blood, sweat, and tears. I am the last of my kind. I'm around for a reason, boy. And next Tuesday night, Austin, Texas, my backyard. This ain't New York City. This ain't Long Island. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Tuesday?
Bitch.
Why Tuesday?
I am the biggest,
What's going on
baddest
Tuesday?
man in this entire company. So you know what I'm gonna do? Powerhouse Hobbs.
He said Tuesday, right? I'm not lying.
Big Bill threw a brick. Hobbs said he would be waiting in the parking lot, ready to fight. This is wild. Big Bill's getting.
You heard that too? Okay, all right. I'm not going crazy.
For you in Jacksonville, Florida. Take your bum knee, hobble on out here, and this is where I will finish it for you.
It's in the bag. It's a knee break in bricks. Using a chain, using bricks, a chair.
Man.
Oh, belly to belly. That is a long way down. That is two massive men. Sadistic look in the eyes of the Redwood. Who is this? It's the most wanted. It's Bandito. Oh no, the power of Bandito. Bandito's return to Collision.
Cool. And you're a liar, Mike. You're a goddamn liar, Mike.
Favorite segment, Taz?
Hi, guys!
You're a fucking liar, Mike.
And welcome to a very special first-time live edition of the New York Minute with me, Chris Jericho.
You're a fucking liar, Mike.
Respect Chris Jericho! And we're
Horrible,
coming to you
Mike.
from
You're
right here in
horrible.
Georgia, live from the big ALT.
Appreciate learning tree.
And I think I speak on behalf of everybody here in the ALT when I say, Bandito, I don't know how you decided you're such a wanted man by returning on Collision last week, because nobody here wants you here in AEW. But since you did, I'm going to turn this into a teachable moment. Bandito, apparently...
A teachable moment, you say, huh?
There's a $100,000 bounty on your head.
He said he's going to
But
turn it
since
into
I'm
a
standing
teachable
here with an
moment.
actual
Does that
bounty
mean
hunter,
Andre Chase is going to show up?
This week on Collision on Saturday, that's swearing.
Oh, no, it's going to be Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson's going to do it.
I am going to double this and make it $200,000, Brian Keith, if you can do to Bandito on Collision what Big Bill has done to Powerhouse Will Hobbs.
Hobbs, wherever you are, I hope.
Wherever you are, a great chance he's going to be right about here. There he is.
There he is.
Yep.
Powerhouse Hobbs, and he's not here to talk.
Powerhouse Hobbs just ripped off his shirt like it was nothing.
Yeah, he sure is.
Why is these guys still calling this New York Minute? They should have killed this after he had that match in New York. They should have never done it in the beginning in the first place, Mike.
Oh, wait a second. Here comes the Outrunners.
There you go.
Here's your favorite tag team in the entire world, the Outrunners.
Things just breaking down here in the New York Minute. And security, they've had their work cut out for them tonight. But
So where was this Jericho Cruise at? I guess the Jericho Cruise is done because they're in Atlanta right now. Are they in Atlanta?
Jericho's even more security trying to separate these six men.
This looks like they're in Atlanta.
That man is goozled by a
This is a collection of all things I can't stand in
Yeah, there's
AEW.
Goozle on either
You
side.
just need
going on.
Daniel Garcia
Hobbs
in
with
your
the grip on the
set.
security guard has his Big Bill.
Oh, man. This is bad for these two security guys. Big Bill.
Oh, my God.
Driving the security down, and
You almost hit Florida. As Hobbs,
Oh, my
anything
God.
you can do, I can do better, says Will Hobbs.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
talking about an explosion. These two men
I saw clips of Thunder Rosa fighting Nyla Rose and Enzo reunited with Big Bill. It must be that the cruise is over because these guys are in attendance right now.
For sure.
And it's still, this is a very long New York minute.
Jacksonville at Collision Homecoming. And now we go. Just center of the ring. Oh, wait a second. Big Bill and Hobbs spilling through the ropes. Bill
both men fighting in Tibbs, which is
Tough
crazy.
landing right there.
Oh, they're getting a little bit too close here, guys.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They're too big to be fighting like this. Jesus. Cameraman getting dropped.
I think we're back up.
Yeah, wow, okay, now it's a commercial. Thanks for letting me know, AEW, that's great. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. Lots of people trying to demand Hobbs kill Bill. They need to kill this story or whatever that was, because that was like a struggle to get heat for that. Did that feel like it was a struggle to get heat? I don't know. This show, man, I tell you, it's got its ups and downs. Some of the matches are great, like the Aminata Toni Storm match was great. The tag match, Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher, that match was great. That might be our prejudice for all things involving Jericho. Maybe, I guess if you want to be logical. Oh my God. It's almost past my bedtime. I'm getting too old for this. I'm getting too old for Jericho New York Minute segments. They gotta ramp this up, man. They gotta ramp this up because your boy be getting eepy. Tomorrow is a day off, so there is no stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. And then on Saturday, we'll resume our normal format, which is NXT at 6:30. And after that, we'll be right on time for AEW Collision. So I'm looking forward to the end of the show just because I'm actually going to be going to bed before 11 p.m. for the first time since last Thursday. Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to go back to binge watching my Cobra Kai. Even though I have seen Cobra Kai, the last season is going to be next week, I think. So I want to be caught up by next week. So that way, I can binge watch that whole season and be like, why are they getting rid of this show? Why can't shows have 10, 11, 12 seasons anymore? Why does every show only have 4 or 5 seasons and then they stop? What's up with that? Why they got to do that to me? Here's an advertisement for the Puppy Bowl. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, the Puppy Bowl. So Grand Slam Australia is just basically an episode of Collision? Is that what that is?
Georgia, there you see the learning
Outrunners and Will Hobbs arguing with the learning tree.
Being ejected from the building as an incensed powerhouse. Hobbs and the Outrunners looking on. This is a situation that is far from over.
Whose house main event time?
And I'm glad to see It's time for the main event. I'm glad to see it happen as Swerve comes out. Boy, this is going to be, you know, we already had our disc almost destroyed. Who knows where this one's going to go?
Atlanta, Georgia, your Dynamite main event is set for one fall with a 20-minute time
Thank
limit.
you for playing that,
Being
Mike. I
accompanied
appreciate
by
that.
Prince
Thank you for the
Nana
10 bits. Thank you
from
for
Tacoma,
everything you're always
Washington.
doing.
Weighing
Thank you for hanging out and keeping me company. I appreciate it. Because without you, I'd be very tired right now. Yeah, I'd be very sleepy.
Wearing that robe that represents the embassy.
That's Jimmy
The
Ray.
organization that Prince Nana established in Ring of Honor. That Swerve has worn for some of his biggest matches here. But right now, Ricochet, the blind
Thank you for that, Mike. I appreciate it.
into the spine of Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, right into that robe.
Leroy go jumpy legs in the background. Oh, he's sleeping good, huh?
Prince Nana in that robe.
He's sleeping
right
good?
Now, that's a dangerous man with that steel chair and Ricochet.
You're right, Taz. And here's a guy who took a scissors and punctured the head of another man.
He must be
It shouldn't
sleeping
surprise
good.
you that he would start out with a chair from behind.
Oof.
And you're talking, of course, that brutal
He was
assault
kicking.
last month.
He must be in a happy. He must be having a good dream.
Disrupting that match to determine who would get that #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet.
I don't think the bell has rung yet.
And stabbed Swerve Strickland repeatedly.
Got to point out the match wasn't official yet. Now both men are in the ring here. That steel chair stuff on the outside.
Yeah, the bell has not rung. The
Don't
match
forget
has
to
not
do
officially
your
started.
predictions for this match.
Yeah, but
Whether you want
really
Ricochet
wanna
or
do
Swerve
what they're gonna
Strickland
stay with as long
to
as it
pick up
takes
the W,
past the top of the
put
hour
some channel points
until
on
we
the
get
line.
a winner.
Oh, but look at this. Swerve demanding that the bell,
Bell
has been
rings.
rung.
Oh, running pump
When
knee
it may be
from
over
Ricochet.
Before it even begins.
Lifts up
Ricochet.
Swerve.
Oh, God.
Vertigo.
That's it.
Is he going to do it? Two. No.
And Swerve kicks out a
Careful with
vertigo.
That move is impactful, Ricochet, but the back of your leg is kind of keeps that shoulder up a little too, but it's meaning
I
your
hear,
opponent's
you should
shoulder.
hear
Back
Leroy
of the head, but it was
snoring.
impactful.
Snoring.
Look how Ricochet back to the corner. He was stunned. And he still has that surprised look on his face.
Yeah, I don't blame him because I thought Ricochet had the quick victory.
Ricochet.
A little
Over the
basement
world
pump kick.
That pump kick into the face of Swerve Strickland. Ricochet
Picks up Swerve for a backbreaker.
Our main event is officially underway. Swerve Strickland, Ricochet one-on-one for only the third time in their careers, the first time ever inside an AEW ring. Prior to this, both men split the
Lifter
series,
from
but they have not
Ricochet to Swerve.
squared off
Swerve
since
is like on roller skates right now. He doesn't know where the hell he
This
is.
match nearly a decade in the making, Taz.
And Excalibur, as you know, I mean, just I hate to use the cliche bad blood, but I mean, the bad blood between these two athletes is insane.
Yeah. And when they crossed paths in 2017, Ricochet
Proud letting
he was the
Ricochet
established
know
star
that
in the independent scene.
he's an
traveling off to
individual
Japan.
with
He
no
could be
hair.
Dragon
He's
Gate in
bald.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, but wait a second, Ricochet maybe thinking Vertigo
Pretty
again.
Ricky so frowny. Pretty Ricky so
Swerve
bald.
Strickland in 2017. He was on the ascent.
Pretty
His
Ricky
star
is
was on
so
the rise.
bald.
And it was Swerve Strickland who we saw last year, Taz. He eclipsed Ricochet when Swerve
Ricochet
captured
coming off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, drop down. Oh!
Great job.
Ricochet catches Swerve Strickland with the drop kick, and Swerve Strickland was going for a leapfrog.
By Ricochet.
Nicely done.
Swerve was going for a drop. I'm sorry, leapfrog.
Oh, tope through the second rope, or not a tope, a suicide dive, I'm sorry.
Goes Swerve
Throws Swerve right into
time.
the barricade. He sent him with that. It looked like something out of an action movie.
See, not grabbing that robe.
Grab the robe, brother.
That sequence right there was. Yeah, that was crazy.
Leapfrog attempt by Swerve. Nice counter with the drop. There's his big dive.
Ricochet. You saw how hard Swerve's spine hit that barricade. As now
Ricochet on the barricade now.
Some space for himself here on the barricade, and Ricochet, he's a tremendous high
There's not a lot of width there for a standing room.
Dangerous territory.
This looks crazy.
He wants to put him out right here. Ricochet maybe thinking pile driver. How the hell? That'd be tough to do.
And Prince Nana, he was banging on the steps trying to create a diversion, I believe.
What is happening here? Both men are
Ricochet
balancing
had
on
so
the
much
barricade
success
right
with the
now.
Continental Classic, winning the gold league, and of course then he was embarrassed by what Swerve Strickland had to say, and that has stuck with him.
Wait, look at this. Look at,
Oh no!
Ricochet was thinking Hurricane Rana, but instead,
Oh my God!
That had to crack something.
that spine.
my God.
Ricochet's spine right along the top of that super
Oh my God.
That
was
This is going to have an
disgusting.
impact the remainder of the way.
Look at this.
Taz, that is a type of thud, that is a type of impact that can affect Ricochet, not just for the rest of the match, for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Shivani's right, too, as far as what could happen for the rest of this match.
Oh, my
With
God.
Ricochet, I mean, man, the numbness you're going to get down your hamstrings,
No.
your calves,
No.
your quads, everything, your glutes, your whole lower
No.
body is feeling tingling right now.
Well, fans, our main event continues live on Dynamite. Ricochet, Swerve Strickland, the grudge match. Look at this Swerve.
He pulled off that pad on the
Spinal
turnbuckle. That
integrity
steel
past
turnbuckle
40 is
exposed right now.
overrated.
This is
Jesus
our final break of the night.
Christ.
Don't go anywhere. Swerve Strickland. Ricochet continues.
Jeez, on, like, why, bro? Like, this is so crazy. These things don't need to be happening. Ricochet's spine is Swiss cheese right now. It's like string cheese, because that was a flat back bump on that barricade off a powerbomb. Are you insane? Swerve carries Ricochet and then launches him in the air, sending him throat first across the barricade. Swerve being really methodical right now, taking his time. Slow strikes and then spits in his hands and then smacks the shit out of Ricochet's head. How about that? The last Twitch advertisement break is going to come up. If you want to support the channel, you can stay and watch the advertisements and come back when they're done. Or if you really want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button right there down below. When you subscribe to the Twitch channel, you get no advertisements. You get special emotes that you can use in the chat. You also get 15% off Ringside Rundown merchandise. And a special section of our Discord can open up whenever I'm streaming a program. If you don't have access to that program on your own, if you subscribe, you can head up on into the Discord and watch the show. You can also get those privileges if you use your Twitch Prime sub, which is basically linking your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, and then you get a Twitch Prime sub where you can use that on any streamer that you would like to subscribe to, and it only costs the amount of your Amazon Prime subscription. So consider that. Help me out. Show me some love. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm not having a midlife crisis, but I am having an existential life crisis with my birthday being tomorrow. So help me out. Send me a couple dollars so I can go to the strip club and enjoy my birthday properly, as Swerve Strickland has taken control of this match. He's got Ricochet in the corner, hits him with the snapmare takeover, heads up to the second rope, and then hits that diving back elbow to the shoulder blade area of Ricochet, who's got to be hurting after that powerbomb onto the barricade. That was absolutely insane. Now we're talking. Donate so my man can get a squeezer on his birthday. A squeezer. Wow. Wow. Is that what we're calling it? We're calling it a squeezer now. Oh, man. Ricochet from underneath is trying to fight back. Swerve Strickland maintains control of the wrist, and Swerve just decks him in the head. As we're still in commercial break, we just came out of it.
Main event is in the ring, and it is a grudge match between Swerve Strickland and Ricochet and Taz.
And
for the last
that was the
few
first
moments,
time we heard of
Ricochet
it. They
has
didn't
been
even
fighting
mention
from behind.
that.
Yeah, once we saw Ricochet get driven by
They
Strickland
didn't even
on
mention
the
that.
guardrail, spine first. There's been nothing left to Ricochet except
Oh.
right there.
Yeah, we're past the top of the hour, which means this grudge match is in
They
overtime.
have not mentioned
Thanks
that
for
there was a
sticking with
program
us.
change.
How about that comebacker?
Yeah, Yeah, Ricochet.
Can you believe that?
The lung blower, the cover. The leg is hooked, but
have
Swerve.
It's
still some gas in the tank,
commentary
able to
has
kick out,
not
but
mentioned that, right?
Ricochet seizing out with those right hands.
Speaking of gas in the tank, give it to Ricochet.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It really is, man.
After the beating he's taken.
Yeah,
this team, like this team of marketers that they have working for AEW is just not good at their job.
Underscores the level
that
of
would have been said that already 6 times already throughout the broadcast.
Feet went down, comes back up.
I was right in the kidneys.
Dustin,
man.
being a pro, probably figured someone better mention it. I guess I will.
At the hands
it's just like, come on, that's marketing 101. If there's a schedule change, you got to let people know.
World's End.
And let people know early.
Insecurities about how he felt rejected by the AEW fans. He thought he was going to get a hero's
Who's
here,
bald Ricochet? Well, I like that. That's pretty clever.
That's not very nice.
I dare say he's earned this type of chant.
Oh! Hope they're not talking to me.
Now knee to the midsection. Trying to staunch the momentum.
Clubbing blow right there.
Big chop from Ricochet's got Swerve on his knees. Swerve still trying to fight.
Strickland fighting from his
Ricochet
knees.
entering back. Ricochet coming off the ropes. It's hit with a lifter uppercut from Swerve. Swerve going off the ropes. Ricochet vaults off his sternum.
He's amazing. He really
Spin kick and then a knee.
He makes it look easy, does Ricochet.
Every commercial break would have had the reminder of a schedule change on WWE. Yeah, because they're professionals at what they do.
Against the ropes. No,
Swerve fights out of the predicament. So does Ricochet. Ducks underneath the attack. Ricochet lifts Swerve. Turns it into a fireman's carry. Ricochet loses Swerve. Swerve turns it into a Revolution power slam. And Ricochet kicks out.
And what a tremendous exchange it was for finally Swerve.
Yeah,
Taz.
A look, yeah, right here into that straight old school power slam. Not a scoop slam, a straight down power slam. That's rough, Shivani. That's tough.
That is rough. You are right. And now maybe trying for a half Nelson, a half and half.
Maybe he's got a half in there.
Ricochet grabbing a hold of the referee, trying to low blow Swerve, but Swerve caught it before it can happen.
Didn't work.
Oh, release German suplex. Ricochet flat on his back, rolled through flatliner from Sweve Strickland. Very nicely done.
On a roll here,
everything in one fluid motion. House call. House call kick.
It might be near for Ricochet.
Don't waste any time. Ricochet has shown a lot of reserve in this one. Here we go, Excalibur. The big one.
Swerve.
Oh, Swerve stomp.
On target. Swerve the cover. Two.
And Ricochet kicks out.
Kick out.
Can't believe he kicked out of that.
How the hell did he do that?
And that's exactly what Swerve is thinking. You could see on his face at time, Taz.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Yeah. Strickland knows smart, Shivani. He's not wasting time. He's going on the apron after it.
Absolutely. Good call. Stay right with him.
Ricochet fights out of the attack.
Ricochet
hangs
Swerve over the top and now
twice.
Down.
Swerve hanging on.
He's yelling at these guys. Get
very
off the
gingerly.
ropes.
Yeah, Swerve staggering on the apron.
Use the ropes for moves, but it happens all the time.
Ricochet vaults over the back of Swerve. Oh!
Suplex!
And German suplexes him off the apron.
But a tremendous course correct.
Nice, nice way to fix the error there, Ricochet. Thinking on your head.
Ricochet now the
springboard 450.
Splash. 1, 2.
And Swerve kicks at it too.
Able to break free.
Impressive on both sides.
I think he was going for a poison Rana there. Good recovery. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, he was going for that float over Rana. And he slipped over the back of Swerve, and he was able to recover with that German. Oh, shooting star press across the back.
Cover is made. 2.
Swerve still kicks out.
Swerve showing his resilience.
It's amazing.
And if he would have got it, if Ricochet would have got the victory there, beating a former AEW World Champion, that is some stuff. But he didn't do it. He didn't do it yet anyway.
You're talking about two premier athletes.
Looks like Ricochet's going for that spirit gun.
Ricochet has it.
Oh, he got caught with a house call.
Right in the face. Strickland's feeling it, baby. He's feeling it.
Swerve to the top. The Swerve. No!
He got him.
It was a low blow.
Is that like an inadvertent low blow?
Unintentional.
Does that count?
I don't know if he might have caught him in the inner thigh.
He was in a defensive position.
Oh!
Spirit gun!
Hit him with a spirit gun to the back of the head.
3.
And Ricochet picks up the dub.
There is your winner.
Whoa!
Ricochet!
And
He was,
the roof
Ricochet was in a
is
defensive
coming off the
position with
place.
hands up.
The booze,
It collided in the
the
rope.
trash that is filling the ring.
Smart thing is surrounded by Ricochet. Oh, look at him. Ricochet's grabbing at that rope now.
Oh, Blackface and Nana now Ricochet taking that robe synonymous with the embassy.
The crowd goes
That rope
mild.
is super important to Prince Nana. And he got knocked on his rear end.
Nobody
by
thought
Ricochet,
this would happen,
but a
according to
victory over
Twitch.
former AEW World
Ricochet,
Champion.
whether he intended the low blow or not, it allowed him to land a spirit gun and secure
Not
the victory.
even on the graphic down below does it say that there is a Dynamite on Tuesday.
Next Wednesday night, Dustin Rhodes
No, he
and
said
MJF
Wednesday.
one-on-one.
That's huge.
Yes, it is.
He said
Wow, what
Wednesday.
a night and what a freaking match.
What the hell is going on? All right, so that is the end of AEW Dynamite tonight. I'll put up a prediction for the show, you know, or a poll for the show just to get your thought on it, Mike. What did you think of AEW Dynamite? It's gonna be super quick. No need to have it on for 5 minutes. It's not like we're inundated with 1 million people. Thumbs up. Thumbs in the middle. Thumbs down. There you go. Go ahead. Let me know what you thought. Oh, look at that. Nice. We even got a bot. Get out of here, bot. Get out of here. We don't want you here. We don't want your viewers or anything like that. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was AEW Dynamite tonight. Pretty good show. The matches were good. I felt like the matches were good. It was the segments, like the promo segments and things of that nature, wasn't very well thought out. Like the Big Bill, Powerhouse Hobbs pull apart brawl really didn't get a lot of heat. Nobody really cared about that. I mean, we saw the Death Riders in the beginning of the show get into a brawl, and that's about it. What else? I mean, like I said, the matches were fine. The matches were good. It's just the only good promo stuff was Harley Cameron. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. The only good promo stuff was Harley Cameron. So, anyway, like I said, tomorrow is a day off. There's no stream, no content or anything like that, but I'll be posting up on YouTube and TikTok and all social media with highlights of tonight's stream. A new episode of the Ringside Rundown dropped this morning, so please check it out. It's Shay and I talking about the Royal Rumble, what we thought of the show, the winners, the losers, the surprises, and things that are leading us down the road to WrestleMania. So please check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. If you want to keep up with the Ringside Rundown on social media like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, check out our Linktree, which also has multiple platforms where you can listen to the podcast. If you don't have a specific platform in mind, you can find one in a big list in the first link that'll let you know where to find the Ringside Rundown. If you don't have a platform of choice, you can still listen to the podcast if you head over to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel has all the episodes of the Ringside Rundown podcast. You can listen to it. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment or whatever. And let us know. Let us know if you enjoy the podcast. Also, check out the TikTok, where I don't do any TikTok dances or anything like that. but it's just highlights of the stream. We're also available on Instagram. Check out the merchandise store, and please come join us in Discord if you need a safe space to talk about professional wrestling. Tonight, we're going to be raiding out to Sibo. Sibo right now, what the freak is Sibo doing? Sibo is playing a game called Kingdom Come. So, hang out with Sibo for a little bit, say hello, let him know that we're a supportive community filled with a lot of friends and things like that, you know, because that's what you usually do. That makes me look good. So if you want to make me look good, show some love to Sibo, say hello, and maybe give him a follow if you enjoy his content. Thank you guys so much for tonight and having fun with me. Thank you for the subs, the bits, the jump scares, the laughs, the jokes, and the wrestling. I appreciate you very, very much. I will be back on Friday for SmackDown, WWE SmackDown. Once again, thank you so much for the love. See you later, guys. Take care.